Don't drop the soap.
Well, of course not. That shit's expensive.
Yeah, it's true.
Why would I drop my body wash?
I just found out that eggs are expensive now.
Yeah.
Like
I
$7
need-
$7 for a dozen. Jesus Christ.
I need 6 eggs. That's too expensive.
It's funny because I used 6 eggs in this rice.
Fucking Jeff Bezos over here bringing out the top tier.
I had to fucking switch over to fucking
Jeff
Kroger.
Bezos, however, looks like an egg.
Yes.
If you crack
I'll be
the
right
skull and
back.
get to the juicy yolk inside.
Dude. Did I just hallucinate that I was taking notes for the past several sessions? I cannot fucking find these motherfuckers anywhere.
Yes, you have.
Yes.
Maybe I fucking did. God damn it.
I'll take notes. I mean, what?
I do at the start of a campaign.
Don't do it. don't fall down this trap, guys.
Look, my second and third campaign, I took excessive notes while the character, and now I just keep minor bullet points in my character sheet app. So a lot
That makes
simpler,
sense.
easier, and I'm guaranteed to have the thing open every time I play.
Too many or not enough?
It's
Yes.
far too many. Far too many. Most of them are not even a quarter filled.
My what's it called? Divination is level 97.
Let's fucking go!
Wow, I sure hope you devise I don't know, I was gonna make a joke about you being a virgin, but that just doesn't work, doesn't track. I'm sorry, it was low.
You seen Isaac's hair? That man clearly fucks.
Why don't you
No, no.
divide up some bitches?
Yeah, there we go.
There we go. Yeah, okay. Damn it.
Unfortunately, I'm dividing by 0 right now, so yikes.
I did say divide, so I am implying that you should dismember someone.
Jesus Christ.
No, he has a point.
I will not be Jeffrey Dahmer. That is.
Are you sure? I mean, you kinda.
Hey,
Just
let me
saying.
get my glass.
Glasses. And he wear glasses? That guy fucks.
Are you swimming or just recording?
I only wear glasses when I'm watching.
This guy wears
it?
glasses
Should I put-
and puts down the
Nah,
pipe.
No spines. There we go.
Are you streaming or just recording, Isaac?
We streaming.
Oh, okay.
Have we
What's
been
happening?
streaming?
Just checking.
Yeah. This
Oh,
whole
shit.
time.
I said we were.
No, just checking again. Just checking in.
Here comes a
Making
class.
sure.
Yeah, we
Uh,
did good.
In my last one of the night, I think.
This is a certified hood classic.
No.
Yes.
That's only reserved for very specific things. No.
Whereas we getting a little zooted tonight? A little bit.
Oh, okay,
Eh,
so
little refreshment?
again, it's a classic.
they're
But
classic.
so before I need to go get a beer so I can shotgun that, and then
There
we
you
can begin.
Wait.
It actually stands for Drunks and Dragons.
I wish somebody would drive me off a cliff.
Oh,
I see.
relatable.
Oh, relatable. Yes, I agree. I agree.
God's drunkest driver. I'm sorry, Susan. December 1934. I mean 94.
I mean 94.
Oh god, I don't have anything open. Ugh.
I mean breast milk. I mean breast milk.
Oh, God, you pressed it.
Ah,
Oh, that's why. Okay.
Son of a bitch, this guy drank all my breast milk again.
where the hell do you even keep getting it?
I find it.
Wait a minute.
He outsources it.
You're not getting this out of the work refrigerator, are you?
Yes.
Oh my god!
Yes, it's the only place that just shows up. It's like it wants me to take it.
Oh my god, I'm calling HR.
Try. They already know.
What? What? Who's giving it to you?
HR.
Oh my god.
Bum, bum,
Can't
bum.
believe this. Turns out it was the HR rep the entire
am sorry.
time. Planting it there so that Dustin would drink it and get fired.
I am a thirsty boy, I say to HR. I can help you with that.
I say to HR.
You can drink it. We can help.
I am a
If
very
you can dream it,
You
we can help.
drink it, we can help.
Yeah, the thirst depot.
All right, boys. As normal, as I promised.
Oh my god, he's gonna do it!
Wait, where's my people
Well,
He's doing it!
what's
Today's
happening?
drink is brought to you by Modelo. Well, it's cause I'll tell you guys one.
Okay.
Joking it.
Yeah.
Do it.
Open
Yeah,
it
let's
up, just chill.
go.
Alright, so for you guys. I'm gonna mute for like a second.
Chug, 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 chug,
Yeah.
chug, 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 yeah!
There he goes!
We love to see it.
Yeah, baby!
Oh,
Beautiful.
alright.
Someday I'll be able to chug as good as you.
You just gotta relax your throat muscles.
To be honest, it's all in the jaw.
Somehow I managed to perfectly shotgun my first beer, and then the second beer I tried, I fucked it up, and then I never tried again.
Ow.
Yeah, that's about accurate, actually.
Let's start the session off real quick.
Okay.
Welcome back to the Horrors of Adenvale. Well, I'm really drunk. Anyways, previously what happened last time, you guys... What did happen last time? You guys went back to Yargo. You guys managed to go through the gates without any expectations, or doing any examinations from the clerics or from the guards, but they still didn't trust you, so they had 2 followers following you. In the process of them following you, you guys immediately got defensive and set up traps for them.
Oh my
what about-
god! Sorry. We killed the
Okay.
bitch.
You killed someone. You killed a guard. And the guard's friend freaked the fuck out, as one should, and started weeping and crying, saying, leave her alone. She doesn't care. She wants to mourn her friend who has have passed. Papa said, no, fuck that. Here's his gold. Walk away. You didn't say anything, in less words. Rose suggested that they could bring them back, since it's been less than a minute, but requested 300 gold pieces that equals to a diamond or such, which a lonely guard does not have enough of.
Oh man, I'm the U.S. health system.
Oh, man.
She then walks away in tears and runs away. You guys end up going back, thinking about going back into the sewer system, which you guys realize, why are we going back into the sewer system? Joseph is right there. We can speak to him personally. Which is exactly what you guys did. You guys walked into the guard's office, went straight to Joseph's office, started asking a bunch of these questions, and he decides to take you down into the sewers, which he injects in himself with a serum that looks similar to reaver, a reaver, maybe blood. You guys didn't really take an interest in the vial. When he injected himself, he started to turn into a reaver. As soon as he did, he retrieved some blood from Splotchy.
Oh yeah.
He took some blood and he injected himself back, and he slowly was going back to normal. Is where we left off, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
Now, before we begin, for those who have done it, if you guys want to tell me your fun fact about your characters, go ahead and do so now. And maybe, just maybe, these fun facts may come back into the session.
I got one.
Do we say it aloud or in text?
You can say it out loud. I wanted you guys to say it out loud so we can have it for Isaac's stream, and then we'll go from there. If you guys don't feel comfortable saying it out loud, you guys can text it, and I'll do it myself.
I don't know what happened, but you went away from your mic, and it was really hard to hear you.
Can you hear me now?
You still sound very far away, and like you're speaking. Actually, you sound like you're speaking through your webcam right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did
I probably am, to be honest. Hold up.
Did you lower your mic back down to your mouth?
Can you hear me now? Is this better?
Yes.
Oh my
There
god.
we go.
Yeah, it's because
This
my
is so
mic.
much better. Jesus.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
it was because it was going through my mic.
Wait. Do you have a program that automatically switches your mic input when you mute your mic?
No, I have a program input that automatically switches to my webcam mic because I have a webcam mic also.
Yeah, like please
There's
hit me up
Cloud
with
Hustle.
that.
No, I
And
got you.
Brandon too.
Yeah, I got you. I'll do that later. But but did you guys hear my description on what happened last time?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
we heard, that came through clear.
Yeah,
Perfect.
it just sounded like you were speaking in a YMCA pool.
Sounds about right. But so if you guys would like me to, well, if you guys want to say it yourselves, go ahead and tell me your fun fact. If you don't feel comfortable in doing so, just go ahead and text that in the messenger, and I will go ahead and say it for you. Completely up to you.
Alright, I guess I'll start. What's up? My character is Splotchy. FrogFolk, we all know that. We love them. A small fun fact about him is across his belt, he has the skulls of a few. One of them is a bigger skull. It looks like a small bird-like creature. It is actually the first kill he ever had on a hunt by himself. And the smaller skulls are the first kills of the people he taught how to hunt.
Ooh.
His protege, if you will.
Wait, the skull is of his protege or of his protege's kill?
His protege's kill. Why would he have his protege?
That's what we were concerned about.
Yeah. It's just the phrasing seemed off. Okay, thank you for clarifying that. I was about to say Jesus. I thought Nabby was stone cold.
No, it's the kills of his protege. A's.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I like it.
Nice.
Alright, who's next?
Who's next?
Yep, I'll go.
Oh, no, you go ahead. You go ahead.
All right.
You said it first.
So, my fun fact, I posted it in the chat channel earlier today. Fun fact about Rose Green Whistle. When Allie ran out on her family, Rose would pray to Helios to bring her mother home, but Allie never returned. When Rose was looking for a mark for her next big con, she looked to an organization with plenty of resources and influences, one with whom she had an old childhood grudge against, the Temple of Helios. But she got in too deep, and the biggest surprise of her life was discovering that Helios, allegedly, chose her to be his cleric, bestowing her with his divine magic.
Only to find out that it wasn't Helios and it was something else.
Exactly.
It was the bait and switch that was switched and baited.
Exactly. It's kind of funny how the last campaign ended with a big battle. Then before then you guys are at a port. Before then you guys found out God was kidnapped. Before then there was a government conspiracy you looked at. This campaign's going in the reverse order, where it starts with a big battle, then we go to a port, then we learn God's been kidnapped, and then we find there's a government conspiracy.
Sure, God's been kidnapped.
I'll go. Despite its small size, leaving little to the imagination, Nabi has never been seen without her mask by anybody here, including Splotchy.
All right, I'll take the next one.
Yeah.
Orville writes with his non-dominant hand because he is so averse to letting go of the reel while fishing that he made it a habit to just write anything that needed to be done to be taken down, or do anything that he needed to do while fishing with his non-dominant hand, so that he could keep one hand firmly on the reel and just grasp the rod with like his palm.
Interesting.
Would you say he firmly grasps it?
Firmly.
Grasp it.
Firmly grasp it!
I can go next. I like. Are these? I guess I don't really understand too much. Are these like meta facts?
Yeah, just a little fun fest. Little
Any
things that may or
facts?
may not come up.
Any trivia thing you would like to have in?
Oh, okay. Then Ramshackle's real name is Sarah, but
Ooh.
it's written as Sarah. And people made fun of him for it for a really long time. It became part of his personality. He was actually like named by his sister, but he renamed himself the day he broke out of prison.
Cool.
Splotchy will find this out in game, so I can use it against you.
Great.
And Mars?
I I have 2 of them, so I'm not sure which one to give out.
You should
Should I
roll
just-
a dice. Or pick. I'm not gonna tell you what to do.
Do what you want. Live your life.
Okay, so I'll give out the first one. He likes turtles.
Ooh, I love
I
it.
like that.
That's the best one yet.
And he
Okay.
finds turtles adorable.
Yo, I have a character for him.
And Papa will protect him. He will love
Okay.
him.
I thought you were gonna say Papa will immediately lose his love of turtles. Then
No.
Wow.
it's like, oh, I've been disillusioned.
The second one does relate to the first one in a way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. So the one is all we need. Maybe you can do the second one next week. The next session. So, so it's only fair. I will give you a fun fact about myself. We'll do this HR style.
Oh.
Fun fact about me. Let's. What's it? I'm not very fun.
I think
Only
our
two-
D&D
only two-
sessions will beg to differ.
I
Mhm.
appreciate that. Only 2 of you know this fact about me, and the rest of you don't. Now, the rest of you will know about this about me. But fun fact about me is I enjoy the local milfs. They're just fantastic.
Wow, the hot
Okay.
milfs in your area?
They
Wow.
exist. They really do. And I've met a
Oh
few.
my gosh.
Kim's mom does not count.
Did you say
Kim-
MILFs with an F?
MILF, MILF. Yes, milfs. Mothers I like to fuck.
That's
I
why I made a Rose.
What
an
if they're mothers I
attractive
like to
woman.
respect?
You can go home.
Because those are
because let me tell you this one. My own mother is not a mother I would like to respect.
Ooh.
You know what? That could be taken
Wait, does
2
it-
ways, and I'd rather
Yeah,
not
what?
ask.
Yeah, does that imply that something else?
No, I just don't respect her.
Okay.
Okay, you know what? That's fine. All right.
All right.
So, that is for the introductions. Maybe these fun facts will come back into the session. Maybe they won't. We'll find out. Notate these fun facts about yourselves
You're
because
a terrible person.
Whoa.
well,
Is that
that's
your fun
good.
fact?
You're gonna use these against us. I can already tell. You son of a bitch.
Literally said you
What?
just said you were going to use ramshackles against him.
Oh yeah, but
well,
when I do it, it's wrong.
We'll make you find out.
this is like, hey, what's your character's worst nightmare? Why? No
Do you
reason.
want the list? I got them. Remember the Halloween one shot? Not one shot, but
yeah.
session I did. Yeah, it's
Yeah, it was a
fun
good
to
one.
do shit like that, Isaac. It really is.
It really
yeah,
is. It's
I agree.
fantastic.
I agree.
Two
But
years ago.
anyways, let's bring it back into the
Mhm.
session real quick. So, Joseph injects himself with this serum of unknown origins. His hand starts transforming, is becoming very thicker and veiny and buffer. Get some teeth start growing that looks very fangy, and yes, that's a euphemism.
Oh.
But as quickly as he transforms, he asks Splotchy for his blood, and he
Splotchy.
also injects himself, and he slowly becomes back human.
Wow, thanks, sir.
Now you see. Now you know my secrets. And now you know why we have most of these reavers under our watch and under our building.
Believe it.
So do you think that this will work for people who have been reavers for more than, like, let's say a day?
At most, from our research, from one of a few esteemed professors here, there is a time limit. You have a rough 24-hour period prior, if not the effects are permanent.
Interesting.
Now,
Does that mean that
Just-
I cannot become reaver?
it possible. A FrogFolk has not have been bitten or been into our shores in a very long time, so we do not know. It is possible. Have you been bitten before?
Splotchy thinks back to like episode 1 where he was attacked but does not remember if he was bitten or not.
He was not bitten. He was spilt blood all over himself, which you immediately remember.
I came in close contact with one, but I do not think it bit me.
If you like to speak to our researchers, maybe we can take some vials of blood of you and do some research on your genetics and go from there, and probably some arcana magic that prevents you from turning, maybe, or possibly.
I would love to do that, but first, can we agree that this town will no longer try to kill us and attack us, because I do believe that we had a bounty on our head. Is that not correct?
For you specifically, or as your people as a group?
Yes, question mark. That was kind of what we were over here for, right? To clear our names?
Yeah, I think that's pretty sure that's why we came back.
yeah.
That would be why we're back.
Also orphans.
Also,
True.
Yes,
Love orphans.
Joseph, what the hell did you do with my daughter? Were you the one who conscribed her into the order against her will?
so against her will is such a strong word.
Rose just pulls out her crossbow and cocks it back.
Oh.
Yes, I understand a mother's wrath is nothing to toy with. That's not his voice. His mother's a mother's wrath is nothing to toy with. But I did not take her into the woman of Helios. The church did. That, and because you became a wanton person, so she was she was assigned to the state and to the church, and they feel like since you are a woman of Helios, that she will better serve herself into the church. So
What
far,
of the state? She's 20 years old. She's an adult.
wait, she's 20?
Yeah.
Oh fuck, my bad. I thought she was a child. Give me a second. This changes things.
Yeah.
Give me
Oh my
2
God.
seconds.
Oh no.
I can
Well,
fix this.
Looks
I
like
can
somebody's going to the whorehouse.
I can.
Wow! Wow! Wow!
Give me-
Alright,
give me-
it
give me
sound-
2
it sounds
seconds,
like
give me
we
2
need a
seconds, give me
destiny
2
point
seconds.
or,
Oh my
Well, I mean,
god.
better he assume that she's underage.
Yeah, you were mentioned child. You mentioned it was your daughter. I assumed child. That's my fault. I never really specifically asked
You
for
can be
that.
someone's child and still be an old fart if that person's an even older fart.
Hey, did you
True,
guys
true.
know that I'm someone's child? That's cool.
Yeah, exactly.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
No,
I
I
don't
was
believe
like,
it.
you're just a child.
Give me 2 seconds. I want to make some rolls. All right.
Wait, you have parents?
You could never.
All right.
Actually, I
Okay.
think
sorry.
there was a guy who took care of that. His name was, her name was Shiva. She made sure I didn't have any parents.
Oh my.
It is now canon
Oh,
that
no.
Sam's parents. Wait. No.
Sammy.
Shiva doesn't make orphans. She just kills them when they become orphans.
No, Shiva would never kill an orphan. She'll just burn down their house.
Yeah,
There's a difference.
we became friends after we both burned down my house because it was really fun.
Burning down an orphanage with the orphans inside does not count as killing orphans.
Hey, I didn't kill him. The fire
Lateral
did.
damage.
Anyway.
Okay, Batman.
I didn't kill them. The bullet that I fired from the gun that I just happened to have in my hand, which I pulled the trigger, did. It was the bullet, though.
That sounds about
Tag-
right.
It sounds about right. Technically, you are onto something. Anyway.
Technically, I didn't kill you. Organ failure killed you.
Look, I'm not here to get into the fantasy Second Amendment with you.
Okay.
Why don't,
but
why don't we just
let-
continue?
Yeah, let me make one more roll, and
No.
then
I
The right
don't
to
want
owl
to.
bear. The right to owl
Alright.
bear arms.
so I'm gonna
Oh my
Stop.
I'm gonna retcon this because I already said something. So I will completely retcon it, and I will give you guys as a party. I'll give you guys 1 destiny point, which you can alter
Bet.
anything from your choosing. Again, it is a party destiny point that you guys can choose to use whenever.
I don't think we've used one yet.
So,
Not yet.
how far are you
Can't wait to be the
retconning?
first one.
Well, I assume she is a child, so I did say that I didn't say she was a ward to the state, but she was given to the state and church. So I'm not gonna retcon it too far, but basically, Joseph will say, uh, "You see, your daughter was very heartbroken when she found out that you were a reaver conspirator. She was lost. She was confused. She did not know where to go. The only place and location where she was welcome in open arms was the house of Helios. She prayed and she chose to follow Helios and decided to join the church in a more respectable matter. She was then chosen to be a vessel of Helios. Not in a vessel in a sense of a god taking in her place, but more in the sense of a god. Helios decided to speak through her. She's not a prophet, nor a sorcerer, but she decided to take up her mother's mantle and became a cleric of Helios.
Allie slowly slides the crossbow back over her shoulder. So, she wasn't conscribed. She simply chose.
Correct.
All right. Alright.
I can show you some paperwork. Again, it's only paper. If you choose to speak with her, it's kind of hard. I gotta get that voice back. It's kind of hard to speak with her at the moment because she is now one of the chosen of Helios as yourself. But as a sign of good faith, I will put in a formal request to the church for you to speak with her, and then we can go from there.
Please.
I do not have high influence. I'm only in the ghetto or not the ghetto, but you know,
Fields.
as the fields here. It's my word is not much in more of the higher realms here, but I will do my best.
The
Also,
kennel, not the fields. My bad.
yeah, sorry, I'm drunk. I'm so. But yes, here
I
in the
couldn't tell
kennel.
with all the words that you fucked up so far.
Shut up.
Oh God.
I really should drink some Sprite though. Hold on, give me a second.
Maybe you should drink water too.
No.
Oh,
The
okay.
fuck's water?
I
Let him go.
One of
Anyways.
the 4 elements.
Anyways.
Horrible.
But yes, I will go into the fields. Ask for a formal conversation between you two, and Splotchy, the FrogFolk. As for now, all your bounties have been wiped clean. I will personally retract any bounties out there. Now that I know exactly why you left, and it was just a completely misunderstanding.
It is good to hear. I do believe my good friend here has some questions about his paperwork for his boat. Is that not true?
Overall, we have talked about this. You still owe those funds.
Oh, he's muted.
Oh, he's muted?
gone catatonic.
Brandon.
Hey, I'm sorry. I had to step away for a moment. Mary needed me for something.
Oh, you're good.
I missed the last minute or two.
I got you here. I'll bring you back.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Orville, I told you those funds you still owe.
Oh, the funds, the fines, again, Joseph.
He's beside himself. It just immediately he went from perfectly calm to just beside himself, and he's immediately rifling through this like accordion folder that he just whips out of his fucking coat.
Oh no.
Like an old man with a million receipts, and he's just like, I have got the papers for all of these fines right here, Joseph. And if the ones that I don't have here, if the ones that I have here aren't the ones, then they're the ones on me fucking boat, which you've got in the fucking impound. And he pulls out at least a couple of receipts of like, you know, just tattered parchments that do in fact say like, you know, like fee paid, and they've got the seal on them. They've got whatever, like either the seal of the township or just Joseph's personal stamp himself, and he's just like, I have got these things covered. I am sick of you hassling me about this shit.
Yeah, what he said, Joseph.
Joseph,
He's like throwing receipts at him.
Joseph, give me your receipts. And he takes them furiously. Joseph, we've talked about this. I will have my accountant.
Wait,
I will have my.
Joseph?
I'm not. You're Joseph. Wait, I'm Joseph.
You're Joseph.
We're Joseph.
I am Spartacus.
No, Joseph's on second.
Spider-Man meme.
All right. Well, let me get back into it.
Almost on third.
Ah,
No.
Orville, we have
who was on
talked about
second?
this, and he snatches your receipts. I will have my accountants read over this. I will have our shipping yard correspond these fines.
Joseph, there
until-
is nothing to correspond. Your stamp is on the parchment.
But the dates, Orville, the dates need to align up with our paperwork. I understand we're in a time of craziness with the reavers. Me trying to find a fucking cure. And excuse my language, I rarely cuss.
Good job, by the way. I see that it worked.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Sorry
but
about your
this-
notes upstairs. That's some unfortunate business.
Yeah, but that's neither here nor there. Orville, that's neither here nor there. These these fines must be paid. Anyways, you are the only ship that has not paid the fines. I will bring this to our people upstairs. We will get the paperwork funded, and we will figure the shit out. But until then, your ship will not be docked. I'm over-exaggerating. I'm not over-exaggerating because these fines are really high. But until we figure this out, I really let go to your bounty. So that's neither here. Again, it's neither here nor there. Your bounty is gone. It's fine. I will use whatever bounty that you have currently as a clean slate and say your fines have been filled. You gotta clean up your act, Orville. This can't happen again.
You know, technically, a fine is like a bounty, but for an object.
Roll me a persuasion.
Orville takes a deep breath.
and
there's ice forming on his face and on his hands. He's like white knuckling right now, and there's just ice forming on his hands. He's just.
I feel like Ramshackle, you will roll this with advantage because I feel Ramshackle is a little intelligent here. So I feel
I'm trying, but my fucking character sheet won't load.
you're good. To be honest, I'll let you roll an advantage only because I feel like I had your character sheet pulled up, but I lost it. But anyways, we'll just say it's pretty high. I'll let you roll with advantage for a couple reasons. One, with your backstory. Two, I feel like you would look at the paperwork and all like little minor things that Orville may have missed. So I'll let you roll with advantage. So go ahead, roll me a persuasion check with advantage.
Once you resolve this, I have one more question.
I'm fucking trying. For some reason, D&D Beyond has gone completely black.
Would you like
Okay,
me to roll
oh
for
no.
you?
It's gone
Give me a
rogue.
second. I think I may have your character sheet uploaded unless you did not.
I wouldn't have. D&D Beyond has my stuff usually.
Okay, know
Oh.
what? You guys
You're
leveled up, so go ahead, roll a regular d20, and then I'll be generous because I'm drunk. You can add a +2 on each of the rolls.
Oh, wait. Let me use help. Count my paperwork that literally has Joseph's like personal stamp on it as like the help action for his check.
Okay.
Shit.
And so instead of +2, add a +3.
Okay. I have the fucking thing here. Let me. It's persuasion, right? I just want to make sure.
Mhm.
Okay, so persuasion.
So whatever your persuasion is, add a +1.
Oh wait, hold on. Okay, I did that wrong. Shit. I'm so sorry. Okay, all right.
You're good.
You're good.
You're good.
1d20 plus
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
That's pretty good.
Very nice, very nice.
So, now that
And-
I think about it, a fine is kind of like a bounty for a boat. And since the boat is technically part of our party, even though it can't be here in spirit,
Jesus
only
Christ.
in spirit, really, I feel as though maybe the boat could use some amnesty as well in these very trying times.
Give me a second.
Great.
So, if you guys can see these numbers right now, I rolled the exact same number
Holy
But-
shit.
with his roll. He rolled a 19, so you beat it.
Okay.
And you just see a vein like on his forehead, and he just stares at you. Goes, you know, I hate to admit it, but you're kind. And he takes the receipts, and he just kind of murmurs to himself very lowly, "Your fines have been paid in full. Your boat is no longer restrained, and you have free access to roam around Advendale."
The thinnest smile creeps across Orville's face. and he slowly tips his hat and says, "Thank you kindly, Joseph.
Don't push it, Orville.
This is very
I
exciting.
would never
I'm
think
glad
to
that
do
we
such a
can do
thing."
that for you.
But when did Orville but when did Orville get such a young lad onto his boat? May I ask you your name?
Ramshackle. We met before, remember? You invited me to your office, tried to hand me a badge.
Oh yes, the helping hand, Ramshackle.
Yeah, Ramshackle.
Interesting.
An
Double
insight
step.
check
It's not that interesting.
Go ahead, roll me insight.
on
name?
fucking hoesav.
Yep, go ahead.
Me rolling or
Oh no, that was for Isaac.
Okay, sorry. I was like, whoa.
Wait, I thought I had rolled 20. Oh, I have wrong rolled 20 up. Well, let's see if it's any good. No. That's probably like a 10.
10?
Yeah, we can move on. It's okay.
No. 10's enough because he's not like
Being subtle.
yeah, you can just tell he's just angry at Ramshackle. Like he doesn't care who he is. He's just like a mental note. This guy's wearing a mask. He managed to make somewhat sense, and he's just pissed.
Okay.
Anyways, and Papa, I believe, for your children or the people of the orphanage.
Yes.
Any questions regarding around? He kind of got to take a step back for a second. He's like, any questions or?
Yeah. One, where the hell are they? And two, the bounty money that was placed onto us. Can you cash that in and send it over to the orphanage?
Okay, go ahead and roll me persuasion for that part for the bounty before I respond.
Wait, smooth brain question here. Did you tell us that you have an orphanage?
No. I just tell everyone that I'm basically the papa of the community. Everyone looks at me as a father figure.
Okay, I didn't think
Yeah.
you have, because that's new to me.
Rose mentioned the orphans when she found when
Not that very
Helios told her about them, and she mentioned that to the party. You're at least familiar with the concept in
Well,
game.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
orphanages, yes, but the fact that Papa owns one?
This
He doesn't
this would
own
be
one.
this would be a revelation for you
Yeah. Just mental note.
because nobody else knew it. Like Ramshackle didn't know it.
Mental note for later.
So I rolled a shitty ass 9. What does that do for me?
Okay, so You'll find out in a second. So, uh, you, unless if someone's gonna try to help him with this.
Rose is going to. It's you have to understand, Joseph, that those children are in the worst part of town in one of the worst kept buildings in town. It's very desperate for them. And now you can roll with advantage.
Awesome, exactly.
Watch me roll even lower. Oh, there we go, 17.
Hey.
Okay,
Good.
perfect. You actually beat him. Um, the best that I can do is give you half of your specific bounty. I'll give it to the orphanage. They will prosper a little more. They won't have to worry about food for quite some time, most likely until the next winter.
How about this? Half now and half later. Paid off in span of 5 years. How's that sound?
You're pushing it, Papa.
It's
For just
reasonable,
$1
though.
a day, you too can help these lonely orphanages.
How about this, Papa? I will round up some funds from our God, what word I'm looking for? From our budgets. I'll round up some funds from our budgets to take care of you and this orphanage in the next 2.5 years. That's best that I can do, and that's including the current funds that I'm giving you. So that's 3.5 years.
Fine, I'll accept.
With the orphans, I will go ahead and gather them and take them from Give me a sec. I gotta remember the abbreviation that I made for it. OFC. I will gather them from the OFC. There may be one or two of them that may be accustomed to, but you will receive most of your orphans back.
No, not most. All.
I would. All
Do
right.
you really want a bad rep over your head because you are missing a few orphans? You may not care about them.
We're
but
gonna
I
tell
do,
them,
and
Terrence.
I
Alright,
am their
okay.
parent. I am their papa.
You're right. You are right, Papa. I will see what I can do. I will gather as many as I can.
No, you will gather all of
Yes.
them.
Joseph, I'm Joseph. Papa, like I said, some may have grown accustomed to it. I will do the best of my capability of bringing as much as I can. If they are too accustomed to that world, I will give you a list of names and you could persuade them to go back to the orphanage. But I don't want to make you any promises that I cannot keep and say for sure I will just take them and put them in a place that they do not want to belong.
Promises will be made, or unless you won't get elected next year. I have the power to make that happen.
Whoa.
Roll me another persuasion check.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Rose is going to help. And don't forget what might happen if the faithful learn that you abandoned those in their greatest time of need.
18.
And okay.
I
Roll
love
again.
that we're taking the opportunity to extort this man.
And he turns to you, Rose, and says, "My dear Rose, don't talk to me about faith."
That's supposed to mean.
You got. Does anybody want to roll a perception check?
I'd love to.
I would have allowed it until you mentioned that. But Stefan, roll me another persuasion check with no advantage on this one, because you guys both rolled 18, so I want to see one more roll.
Alright.
And roll.
Dirty 20!
Oh,
Ooh,
you just
got him.
you gotta love to see it. Gotta love to see it. But for those who rolled perception, Rose, you may take it from
Anybody got a 14 or higher immediately sees her eyes just widen in a very deer in the lantern light expression when he says, "Don't talk to me about faith."
Oh
And-
my.
And you see that she grips her Helios holy symbol like a little too tightly. And you almost see her like mouth something like you can tell at least the very least that she is mouthing the word how. How to you?
All right, Papa.
Spicy.
And he takes his hand out as to shake. I will gather all of your orphans and I'll place them back into their original orphanage. And like I said, you will be taken care of for the next 3.5 years.
Oh, so you're changing into all of the orphans now, and 2.5 years, and he shakes his hand before Joseph can say anything.
And he kind of rolls his eyes. Okay. Are there any other things that you would like to clear up before I ask you all a favor?
Yeah, there's one other thing. You may be missing. There may be someone that may come to you about a partner being killed and having a picture stolen from them. Can you take care of that for us?
Nabby looks at her claw, notices there's still blood on it, wipes it on the back of her robe, and looks away.
Ramshackle's gonna blurt out, "Wait, you killed somebody?"
He killed himself over his own stupidity.
Oh
Yeah,
my
what do you mean he
god.
killed himself? You made somebody kill themselves? God, that's dark.
Listen, he walked into a very obvious trap, a trap that wasn't even properly concealed. It was meant as a deterrent, and yet he kept walking. So again, he killed himself with his own stupidity.
It really was just on the floor right there. It was very easy to see.
Some
See?
sympathy for the guy you murdered, at least, maybe.
What am I supposed to say to them? He may have been a criminal following us, trying to steal our goods, or I really don't know. I've been a bounty hunter for over 15 years. You think I'm gonna have sympathy for him?
One would hope you'd, I don't know, maybe grew a heart one night, Tin Man.
I do have heart for orphans.
That's oddly sweet. Okay.
Okay. I'll see what I can do.
Good.
I'll see what I... Because I really need this favor from you. I will see what I can do with this.
And I'll make sure you get reelected next year. Don't worry.
Can I get... Oh, you will. Can I get that in writing in that case?
Sure, I'll find something, and next time I see you, I'll make sure to give it to you.
And he's kind of like... He's like, he puts out his hand again, like...
We already shook hands once. I'm not gonna shake it again.
Alright. You keep... If you could get me reelected, we can talk about how your orphans will never know hunger.
Hmm.
But until then, I would ask you for a favor. Especially more towards you, Splotchy.
Huh? What?
Uh-oh.
I forgot what is happening.
I need a favor.
Watch it,
And
pay
of
attention,
course,
please.
and of course, you will be compensated, each of you. And of course, this is I believe this is something that you can do, Splotchy.
I will do my
So-
best but I do not know how much I can do for that.
So, your people are on a island that not many people have seen and not many people has come back from.
That's true.
As I've showed you, that your bloodline, well, not your specific bloodline, but your blood of your people can cure us. So far, there's only been 4 other FrogFolk among all of Advendale. With our current population, it's impossible for the few to supply us with enough blood to basically not eradicate the reavers, but enough for us to feel safe. What I like to do is possibly throw an olive branch with your people to make a deal to receive some of your blood. We are not savages. We're not going to experiment you, go to your land and, enslave you. We're beyond that. We want more of a diplomatic side of this. Now, if you can agree with your people to supply us with a vial each in a correspondence of time, so we could do our research and possibly make multiple kills from there, and then we will heavily reward you, or if there's something that you in particular need, we will supply that.
You guys see as Splotchy kind of sits there in silence for a little bit. It's not the first time that we have been on the shitty end of a stick. I will go back and talk to my people and see what we can do. But for right now, we do not trust you guys. But I will bring this up to people, to them at the very least.
And that's all I ask. And if there's anything that you and your people desire, please come to me, and we will be able to provide as much as we can.
Did you happen to get the name of those of the FrogFolk that came by?
So far out of the you are the fifth. Out of the four, only two of them are willing to negotiate. Or negotiates is a strong word, but they are willing to sell their blood for our research purposes.
One of them, was his name Skippy?
One of them is not named Skippy.
Oh, okay. Not named
If you
Skippy.
would you like the names?
Yes, I would indeed like their names. Thank you very much.
One, his name is I do apologize if I mispronounce any of the names of your people, but based on how he said it, the names are, it's a female named Gaga, Gaga,
Oh yes, my favorite lady.
and a very muscular frogfolk named Wullup. Willup.
Do these names sound familiar to me?
Roll me history.
Uh-oh.
Fucking history check.
Twice.
First history check. That's a 6. Second history check. That's a 5.
You have no idea who these people are.
I do not know who these people are. They probably from a tribe, rival tribe. I haven't met yet, or maybe I killed them once. I don't know.
I'm unaware of your history and your tribes. They just said they are frogfolk, and they look very similar to you, except they have very different color patterns.
Wow, racist. No, Navi actually says that out loud.
It's just an observation. I'm sorry, catfolk. Are you saying that all catfolk are white with blue?
What? What?
Yes.
She actually says, she's like, "Rah?"
Just as the
Navi is just absolutely dumbfounded by how much this guy missed the point of what she said.
And we're missing the point here. I appreciate you taking this in consideration. It's just we don't have enough blood for everyone. We don't have enough resources, and we are not savages. We are not going to just conquer a place of unknown origins for something that's for something like this. If we can do it diplomatically, we will definitely would. and this is why I'm reaching out with you as an olive branch, since you are more of the more reasonable FrogFolk. The two other ones I spoke only seek coin.
It is not a good thing, but I do want to point out that the first time I did try and talk to you, you tried to get me arrested and really like throw me under the river.
Nabi leans into Splotchy, whispers, "Harvest you."
Yeah, yes, what the cat
Ooh.
said. You wanted to harvest me. But
To be honest, you did break into a government facility.
we came in the same door that you did.
You came to the roof into my office demanding, then you kidnapped my assistant.
Nabi crosses her arms, blows a strip, blows a stray hair that fell on her face, and says, "Semantics."
This would not be said. It's like the words are different. They mean different things for everybody. But we will talk later. I will get our best speaker to get to you, and we will see what we can do.
And that's all I ask. I am currently talking to the church, and to be honest, they just want to claim this as a holy mission and just conquer your island. I'd
Is it
rather
the
not.
Helios people?
It is the Helios people. Personally, I do not want to do that method. I believe, like I mentioned, we could do this very diplomatically.
Splotchy will turn his head to Rose.
She says, I never thought that they would ever plan such a thing. At least not under... You just see her, like, lean her head a little bit towards her holy symbol. At least not under the Helios that we all know is in charge. And then she, like, stiffly raises her head back up.
Helios is in charge. I thought there was a different god.
I mean in charge of the church and their affairs and so on. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
Listen, I do not like your god. I do not like gods in general. And especially when people are like, oh, we're gonna do this thing because my god told me to do. It's not... It not sit well with me. So if your people are going to do that, I might have to kill you. Especially if you follow them and do the thing as well.
Alright, we'll pause right here. Pause right here. We're gonna take a 5-minute intermission, and
Okay.
we'll pick it up from here.
All right.
Okay.
Because I really have to pee.
Okay.
Fair enough.
And I want that to. I think it's a good stopping point because I want that to marinate. So I'll see you guys back exactly at 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. Zach time. Isaac time.
10 p.m.
Oh, 10 p.m. I'm sorry.
10 p.m.
And this gives us a moment to talk about the sponsor of this Twitch stream, Raid Shadow Legend.
Oh no.
Stop.
This gets us to our local sponsors, the local MILFs near you. If you'd like to use our promo code 1-800-MILFs, you may use so.
Oh my god.
There are 1,800 MILFs?
Oh. In your area.
Yep.
All of them in your area.
Within 5-mile radius.
I'm gonna get these milfs away from me.
No.
Originally, when you said that, I thought you said mills, and I was like a wheat mill, like where they make things.
Oh.
Yes.
Like a Don Quixote.
Yeah. Or like Millsbury Farm, just have a bunch of cereal, cause fucking yes.
Mills? You mean General Mills or Pillsbury? Those are two.
All right,
the
I gotta
fuck is
go.
a Don Quixote?
What did you call me?
I don't know what a Don Quixote is.
You
It's
Don
what it-
Quixote?
It's a book by Miguel de Cervantes, a
That's
Spanish
Don
writer.
Quixote. You said Donkey Quixote.
Tortilla? Like the cheese?
Don Quixote.
Don Quesadilla?
Ay,
Don-
caramba.
Hey, that sounds made up to me.
All right, see you guys in 5 minutes.
I'll be back too.
Alrighty.
I'm not leaving. I have nothing to do with my life.
Same here.
Hey, by the way,
Yeah.
your boat is in good hands, friend.
Oh, love Ramshackle.
Your fucking boat is free and clear. So we gotta
You're
go back to making money.
you are Orville's best friend.
Ramshackle desperately needs funds to get the fuck out of town.
He's gonna lean in and be like, "Remind me to double your salary."
Hell yeah.
Fucking amazing. Also,
Fucking character
yeah.
knowledge. You do know that Ramshackle is desperately trying to get the fuck out of town. Like he's
I
trying to
getcha.
get like to a new life, basically.
It makes sense. I mean, you're trying to fucking get as far away as you can from that fucking prison, right?
Keep getting pulled closer and closer to it though, so
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna end up having to go in there, and that's not gonna be fun for anybody.
we might. Also, I'm gonna continue doing everything I can to never make a charisma check, despite having 20 charisma,
Why?
because it's funny.
You really never not done a single charisma check?
I have not done a single charisma check yet. I'm pretty sure.
This campaign?
I think so, yeah.
Huh.
Unless there was one with those guards and like talking to them.
I don't think so.
But if that's the case, then I'll only use it to just make friends with random people by telling them fishing stories.
Oh my god. Oh no.
Alright,
Your
I am
good
back.
friend, Acetaminophen.
Yes, good old acetaminophen.
Good friend.
Also, when I said, well, what did I say? Millsbury Farm? Earlier?
Something like that.
I was thinking about the other amusement park in California. God, I can't remember the name of it anymore.
Knott's Berry Farm.
Yeah, I was thinking of Knott's Berry Farm. But then I had combined it with General Mills and the other one.
General Farms.
Yeah, General. So I'm dumb.
You're not dumb. You're cute as hell. Shush.
Oh, thanks, man.
Aw.
I appreciate that.
Hey, no worries, buddy. Hey, anything for you, old pal, old buddy, old pal.
Anything for me, old buddy, old pal that I've known for like almost a year now at this point.
I mean, you've technically known me longer, but I don't count those several years.
Wait, what?
Okay, I'm back.
We went to high school together, buddy.
Oh my god, not this shit again.
Isaac, I swear to God.
Wait, you guys went to high school?
Isaac, you can't keep doing this.
Y'all went to school?
Next, you're gonna forget that Jeff went to the same school.
Ooh.
Oh my God.
How the fuck do you keep accomplishing this? This is every time. Every time I talk to you,
Bro.
you ask me who I am, bro.
We
Every
had the
time
same
I talk
chem
to you,
lab.
I'm drunk. So I forget things.
Wait, you're old enough to drink?
Imagine being
Yeah.
drunk.
Imagine,
I'm
being
back.
old.
imagine
being-
having memory, man.
Imagine being drunk like me right
I
now.
don't have enough RAM for this shit.
Enough RAM. But do you have enough shackle?
I was gonna say.
Oof.
His name is really stupid, by the way, because it's literally just the first thing he did when he got out of the cell was hit somebody really hard with one of his shackles.
Wow.
That sounds very
But-
sexual.
That sounds like a fun fact about your character.
Sorry, that was that. I
Wow,
didn't
fucking
share another
spoilers
one.
for next week, man.
I already gave the name thing though. It's just part of it.
We're still missing Isaac.
What?
Isaac's here. He's streaming. He's drinking a gallon of water
no.
right now.
He's here, but his mind isn't.
Oh, that's never gonna be
Ooh.
here. I'm
I'll
sorry.
never come back.
Anyways, so Splotchy, say the last thing you said.
Shit, man. Remember how I said I have bad memory?
Oh man.
He said something about that if the church was going to invade their lands, that he might as well kill me now.
Yeah.
Along those lines.
Here's the thing, Rose. If you ever decide to go with your church and decide to try and attack us, I do like you, I do, but I will have to kill you.
And if you kill
Splotchy.
Rose, then I'm gonna have to kill you.
Splotchy, do you think for even the slightest moment that you could actually defeat me one-on-one?
Nabby puts her arm on Splotchy's shoulder and says 2-on-1.
Ooh, I love it. 2-on-2, and she motions over at Morris. But the thing is, Splotchy, I would never join the church in an incursion into someone else's land if it were unwanted. So there's no need for us to fight.
He just looks at you. I understand that. I was just letting you know. And he does not stop staring at you.
Now, there's no need to entertain that kind of talk.
I mean,
There's
I
not
don't
going to
think
be any reason for any such thing. We're going to get.
I don't
we're
think
gonna go with
Helios.
you. We're going to help. And we're going to get this done. That's going to be the end of it.
Yes, well, we shall leave Yargo tomorrow, return to Blackwater, and get a ship to the Frogfolk Island to make sure that their church has no pretense to get in. But rest assured, Splotchy. Is Joseph still here?
Oh, yeah, he's still there. He's like just staring at all of you.
Okay. Rest assured, Splotchy. I'm speaking with the church later, and I will let them know my opposition to such plans.
Well, hopefully that you have enough enough say inside the church to sway everybody and hopefully not make them do the thing that I do not like.
We shall see, I suppose. Now, Joseph, I think it's best that we can start putting our plans into motion.
So I'm looking at the memes you guys posted, and these are pretty great.
Yeah, like
Beat the tactful allegations. Orville's new profile photo. Anyways. Okay. So are we all in agreement?
The most I agree to do is to have them at least think about getting you some blood.
Okay. So, Rose, I did promise you that I would speak to the church and put a formal request to speak to your daughter. I would need a day for me to send out a courier and reach out to the church and see what I can do. Let's just say, let's not let's just say. How about you guys go to the local tavern, or if you guys would like to stay here in our guards' quarters, I can make some room for you. Spend the night, rest, try to relax, compose yourself, and then tomorrow afterwards, after Rose is able to speak with her daughter, you guys can depart mid-afternoon tomorrow.
sounds like a plan to me. Any objections?
Actually, I
Sounds
do
like
have
weird.
I do have a small question. Earlier, I decided to invest in a small child. Something about a fighting arena underground. Do you know any information about that?
Do you know the name of the child? Because the OFC is our main source of economy, as you are most likely aware.
I am
This
not
is how we
actually.
thrive. Oh yeah, that's how we thrive here. Is the OFC, the orphanage? The OUFC, the Orphan Ultimate Fighter Association. They're the main source of our economy here, and they're really entertaining watching these kids fight and do crazy things. Do you know the name of the child? Fucked up, man.
I do remember the child, but I do not want to say the name of the child in case it might tip the scales in a way that is not in my.
Oh, I'm not.
liking.
I'm not in charge of that organization, so if I will not be able to do anything. But if you go to the local tavern, you could probably ask a bartender, or maybe if you go to the organization themselves and try to find the child that you put money into, then perhaps you could find more information. But I myself is in the I place a bet or two, and if it's someone that I know, I can let you know.
Who did you bet on?
I hate you. I hate you so much with a passion.
You.
Holy shit! What?
Give me a second. I didn't think this through. All right, I didn't think this
Oh
through.
my
I
God.
thought you had so much lore about the OFC.
Oh my god.
I do, but I don't have the names yet. I've been lazy on that portion. I wrote the lore of the UFC, but I didn't write down the names. Just give me a second.
That's
Oh,
the same
no.
thing I did for my backstory. I hate names.
Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second.
It's a hard knock life
For
him.
us, it's a hard knock life.
Been in the old apple for a very long time now. He's starting to become.
I betted on the human who is currently the champion of the OFC, named Corey the Indestructible.
That does
Most
sound like
powerful
a fun
anime.
name.
Where's the fuck is my pen? I just had you a second ago.
Cory the Indestructible.
Yes.
I think soon his name will be Cory the Defeated. But thank you very much.
Wow.
I told you my fighter's name. What is your fighter?
Honestly, I do not remember.
A little Timmy, Rose says.
Rose.
And you see a sweat come down Joseph's side.
Oh.
Timmy's coming out of retirement?
I paid money for him to be healthy again. It seemed he had problems, and
You paid for you are the people that paid little Timmy's operation in order for him to come back to receive his title from Corey again?
I do
Yes.
believe that is true. Yes.
Excuse me.
This changes that. Oh, I gotta call my bookie. I mean, I have to
Oh, is
speak.
that good? Is he?
I have to speak to my cousin in regards of with some financial assistance that I may need later.
Is that good? Is
It
he?
is your illegal bookie. This is so much conflict of interest.
Don't talk to me about conflict of don't talk to me about conflict of interest. That's neither new. Hey, we need entertainment. We need financials to the entire society. How is it my fault that the people find this entertaining?
Well, is the people who kind of rule this land, you might be able to like instill some form of moral code. Yeah, I agree. That's a silly idea. Child fighting is fun.
I was about to say. So,
On my land, we do that for shits and giggles as well.
Exactly. Oh, okay. We can find something like know what we can do is you can get your finest orphan or your finest small child fighter. Maybe we have an expedition match so we can find a way to branch and coexist and maybe kind of bread the butter of this relationship.
FrogFolk no have orphan. We are all parents.
Oh well, if you have a strong fighter, maybe we could do a fight like that way. Maybe little Timmy gets his title match back, and it's the FrogFolk versus Advendale.
I do have a prospect that I can. Well, but the thing is that now I paid for Timmy. Why would I try and challenge him? It's a lose-lose for me now.
Well, it's a win-win for you because you have money. You can keep your money on Timmy. If Timmy wins, that's fantastic. If your FrogFolk wins, you lose nothing because.
Well, I lose money
your
on
people...
Timmy because I paid for him to win.
That's true. It is a lose-lose situation.
Next season.
Nick, well, yeah, we'll talk. We'll talk.
Next season, yeah.
Jesus Christ, what have I done?
You might as well just start fixing the matches at that rate.
Well, like I said, I'm not in charge of that.
Wow.
Well, okay, that's been fun. I'm glad that. Do we know when the next match is going to be?
The next match. If Timmy's into this next tournament, it should happen in the next couple days from now. Depending on how well he trained, if he kept up his regiment, he could possibly be in it. I haven't heard anything about Timmy about in the next bout. If he's not in this next bout, the next match of this tournament will be within 6 months.
That is a long time. Thank you.
Long time, exactly. But if you guys do this favor for me, if you do travel from Blackwater to your island, depending on how long it does take you, either from there, from the amount of time you spent over in that island, you may be looking at 2 months into the next bout. Maybe Timmy will be in this, but like I said, I personally don't know if Timmy's going to be in the next bout. This is the first time I'm hearing about it.
Oh, well, pretend that you did not hear that.
Hear about what?
That Timmy will not be in the fight.
And he just looks at you. Hear about what?
That Timmy will be fighting.
Rose just kind of pats Splotchy and then on the shoulder and does that thing where you touch the outside of your nostril to let someone know.
Excellent. So, would you like a room here, or would you guys like to go to the local tavern from here?
I would prefer the tavern myself.
Okay. So I'm gonna move you guys back into the main road here, just for visual purposes.
Oh, look, it's the place where you guys killed that guy.
Splotchy,
Killed that guy.
this is information that you do not say out loud.
I
You
would
have
like to
take-
use my destiny point to say that I had said that, not at all.
You guys have to use it as a part. You guys have to agree as a party.
Disagree.
Damn.
Disagree.
Veto.
Well,
So you guys left the sewers. You guys go back into his office. You guys leave. You guys did what you are meant to do. You guys cleared your guys' names. You spoke to Joseph. You found some useful information. He did say you need at least 24 hours before he can speak with Rose's daughter. Give me a second. I have to mute Isaac's stream because I'm also watching it. Anyways, you guys did what you guys need to do. So you guys go to the local tavern. I don't have a map for that one yet because I did not realize you guys will go back to that. Unless you guys are.
Can you just go back to the tavern and pretend?
I was thinking about. I was thinking about
Yeah.
doing that, but I don't have that. I have the. Oh, do I have this map still? I do have this map still. Holy shit! All right, cool.
Yeah, that's why I just use the same tavern map every damn time you guys
There you
want.
go.
Oh my god,
Here,
look
guys-
at this new tavern I've never been to before. I love it.
What is this new tavern?
New tavern, who dis?
New tavern.
Hey.
with-
It's the tavern double.
So, what you guys walk into is you see like a giant oyster in the front of this tavern. The name of this tavern is the Unusual Oyster, believe it or not.
Delicious.
You guys do see some prospects around here. You see a cook and a bartender walking around. And I'm assuming you guys go to the same little corner that just so happens to be the very similar layout as the original tavern you guys went to.
It is
Yes.
very interesting. It seems like all the taverns were built by the same person.
All
I
all
mean,
very
this is-
cookie cutter.
I mean, this is the same nation. Perhaps they have similar building codes.
Maybe it's
Oh
like if you
God.
do not build it this way, then you get in trouble.
These taverns are all built to regulation.
Or yeah, Orville knows with the regulation.
And you guys see this like little goblin kind of walk in and goes like, actually, oh, let me fix that for you guys. My bad.
And
Oh.
Actually,
suddenly
you guys
there
are
was
not.
an earth shake.
Yeah, there's an. Why isn't the? Where is this fucking goblin?
Are you on the DM?
Oh, there
layer?
it is. Yeah, there it is. It's like, actually, you guys are not too off from that. Well, the thing is, all here in Advendale, we're owned by the same company here. We're not by the same company, but like Experience Similar Company, and we kind of have to do the same layout. If not, we get sued, and it's this whole legal problem. I'd rather not get into it. But welcome to the Unusual Oyster. How can I help you? Would you like any food, meat, beer, coffee, room, or whatever?
I'm going to need a room for myself tonight, and I would also like a meat pie and a mead, please.
Oh, yeah, what time of the day is it
Alright.
by now?
By the time the goblin kind of looks out over, and it's about 2 p.m. now. It's well, yeah, it's about 2 p.m. It's our lunch special. I can get you a meat and a meat pie and a room for the night, or how long you want to stay here. It's whatever you want.
Alright.
do
I'm going to be here for one night.
And how about the rest of you? You guys want a multiple bedroom or a single bedroom? Like I said, it's whatever you want.
Nobi, would you like to share a bed again? Or at least a room?
Room.
Let us get a one room for the both of us.
Alright, room for the both of you.
And maybe a fancy dinner? Something with a fish?
I can
Abby's ears twitch at the sound of that.
If alright,
twitching
if
at
you
the
give me
thought.
1 silver, I can give you some fancy dinner.
Absolutely. Give us your best fish. We do not like it cooked. We will like it raw.
In that case, give me 15 copper, and then, since we don't have to cook it, we can just give it to you raw. I'll just put that. How about this? I'll put like a fat fish on some lettuce and side of sauce, and
Lettuce.
just say it's fancy. They don't pay me enough. I don't care.
I like the sound of that. We will do it.
All right, just 15 copper. Just whatever.
The enthusiasm on this guy.
This is amazing.
Listen, they
Thank
barely pay me minimum wage. They can fire me. I'm a goblin. I don't care. Well, it's okay.
Oy.
What do you
Oh.
What do you want? Friggin', I don't know. What do I call you? Fisherman? I don't know. Do you want some fish? I'll give you some fish. Do you want fish?
I'll take the same as the lady, if that's all right. A room for the night and a pie for me, and
Yeah.
whatever he's having as well. And he nudges Ramshackle. Beds and booze on me tonight.
Awesome.
Thank God.
Okay, booze on you. Booze on. All right, you tall man that looks like a bounty hunter. What the hell do you want? Tell me what do you want?
How you know I'm bounty hunter?
How do I know Papa of Yargo is a bounty hunter?
If you know my name as Papa, don't call me just a bounty hunter. Just call me Papa, you green shit.
I'm
Here's
scared.
the day.
Whoa. Oh
Having
my
hunters under our breath.
god.
Racism.
Oh my god.
Do me this favor, just give me a meat pie and beer, you okay, green guy?
Okay, that's kind of racist. I'm not a green
Holy
guy.
shit.
I'm just a short guy. That's
pretty racist.
hella racist and bigoted of you, but I'm gonna let it slide.
If I give you extra coin, can you stop talking, please?
And he just walks away. He doesn't
I didn't
even.
get the order.
All I heard was for you is mead. So he just took off. I'll let you roleplay.
I'd like to imagine that as soon as the goblin walked away, Ramshackle materialized behind him, but didn't get a chance to give his order.
Oh my god.
I also agree.
How could this be?
It tastes too good. I
Who the
don't
fuck is
know.
calling me? Give me 1 second.
So a lot of stuff just happened there down in that sewer, and I think as a group, we should talk about it. Maybe just a little bit of it. So, Frogman there happens to be a cure for this. He kind of does the broad gesture. This whole situation, and Papa, you have kids, that's news. And Rose, you seem to be at odds with Joseph. Which I guess so am I now. So in thoughts.
That's a big butt.
That's a great thought. It's a great thought. I love that thought. Great energy you're bringing to this. Now for more constructive comments. Anybody want to clue me in as to what the hell we're doing?
It seems
Saving orphans, and they're not really my kids. I take care of an orphanage through the Temple of Helios.
So
I
you're
love that.
all
Red.
into
blue
Helios.
guy.
So frankly, I don't understand this Helios thing too well. They call it small room thinking. So, you, Papa, worship Helios?
No, I worship gold.
It's your Gathric all over again.
So money, I can get behind that. And Rose, you worship Helios.
Oh yes, completely. Yes, I love Helios. And while she's saying that, she puts the holy symbol like right up by her mouth.
Can I try and do an insight check on that?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Please.
I would like to do that as well.
Sure.
Cool.
Anyone want to roll insight? Roll an insight.
Does 16 beat?
What am I? I'll roll. Ooh, she rolled a 7.
Oof.
Oh,
This is-
I love this.
This is the first time that Papa actually knew that Rose is not being sincere.
I also agree. Now,
It's the first time anyone knows that Rose
Rose,
is being
would you like me to
insincere.
describe this, or would you want to take reins for this?
I'll take care of it.
Mhm.
So Rose is like really nervous, and she doesn't just seem to be like afraid of like something, like some sort of truth. She seems to be very afraid of her holy symbol. And you can tell just the way that she's like emphasizing how much she likes Helios that something is very, very wrong.
Rose,
Yes, Papa?
we've known each other for a very long time. What's going on?
Nabi just pipes up and says, "Corn God, go bye bye."
Corn
Because remember, Nabi was there when she saw that when
Yep.
she heard Rose say, "What have you done with
Oh
me?"
yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Corn God?
So
She's
Nabi just
referring-
doesn't fucking hesitate. She just immediately spills the beans as soon as she realizes that people are catching on.
I mean, I can't even fault her for that. It smells like burnt popcorn.
All smell that?
Everybody?
That's everyone. Everyone that that's in this current conversation smells that.
Ugh.
Every single time. And all right, so the cat has clawed its way into the bag and stolen all of the mice.
Toby, how many times have I told you not to do that?
No, I think it's the goblins back there. I think they're shitting in my food.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Papa, you need to work on your
Work on my
So-
what? I'm sorry?
people skills,
I have excellent people skills.
clearly. Now, Rose, continue.
As long as those people have no parents, I do believe so, yes.
All right. So, not the corn god that Nabi's referring to is Helios because as part of the sun, he has a role in the harvest, and corn is fairly common around here. So, every single time I've expressed any sort of doubt or anything regarding Helios that may or may not be the most favorable of opinions, you may have noticed a certain smell of certain charred maize. And she just takes her holy symbol and just like wraps it in her cloak and sets it like under the table. So Helios has been abducted by a very evil force.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
And
I'm sorry, your
Um,
god was adopted.
Yeah, a god, a physical god, like the thing that everybody goes to church to worship. It got just kind of somebody up and walked away with him.
Like the people that are supposed to be super powerful and cannot be destroyed. Yes?
I heard about this happening once before up in the northern continent called Albacore. Some god called Sigma or Sedna. I guess he went missing.
yes, it's possible for another very powerful being to, shall we say, abduct or shackle another deity. But Rose is like really wondering whether or not to spill just the full beans of what's going
And
on with her specifically.
As you're thinking that, the goblin comes back. He pulls out a piece of paper in front of everyone.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
Who cares to read?
I'll read it.
Nabi
It's,
reads it, but in her head.
So you peek over Papa's shoulder, and it reads, "Since the man says he'll pay me more that if I don't speak, here is your food. Enjoy it or whatever."
By the way,
Motivation.
little man, there's someone that you forgot to take an order. You can speak for this segment.
He looks around. Whatever. Who did I miss?
I raise my hand. Like, hey, yeah, you ran away before. I would really like some kind of gruel or porridge if you have it. Also, it'd be really neat if you could just bring me like a bottle of like bourbon.
Oh, order
Yeah.
the least most expensive food on the item, but most expensive liquid on the menu. Fancy guy.
How much is the bottle? Wait, hold on. I may have messed up on this one.
Fucking, and he has a pen. Too late. I already wrote it down.
Whoa, no. I'll
Oh.
skin you alive. How much is that bottle?
Little goblin, you can go, goblin. Thank you.
Fucking do it. All right. Here, before I go, here's
Oh,
here's
boy.
Do it.
he pulls out mead for everyone. He gives everyone their food. I'll be back for that bottle of bourbon and your porridge. I guess whatever. And I gotta stop talking now because the big guy says, and he just immediately shuts up and walks away.
Thank God he shut up, Orville. I'm so sorry. I heard about that in like a book, and I thought it was just a normal drink, but it's not. I'm sorry.
Oh boy. I mean, I know I said I'd double your salary, but I mean we still have to do another job first.
I
mean,
didn't know.
No, it's okay. I'll see what I have on hand. Don't worry. Don't you worry.
Got a gold coin. I can. And he pulls out a gold coin and like shoves it towards you. Like, I am sorry.
Is that literally the same gold coin that I handed you last session as part of your payment?
Yes.
That is awesome.
Yes.
I recognize this one.
Yeah,
It's
it
like,
has a little nick right there. You gave it to me yesterday.
Why does it have my face on it?
Who? Whose face?
Orville's face.
Wait, what?
He's
Wait a
been
minute.
making gold coins in his own face.
Why am I on this? Who's been using my likeness?
So sorry to
your-
get so distracted.
It's your NFT.
Okay.
I'm gonna funge the fuck out of this.
Sorry to get so distracted, Rose. It smells awful in here, and frankly, I can't get a beat on that goblin. Can you please continue with your all-powerful kidnapped god?
Right.
That's right. You were saying the corn and the god.
Just imagine worshipping a god that can get kidnapped. It's funny.
It's pathetic. Honestly, it's pathetic, Rose.
It is, isn't it?
That leads me to my next point. You see, and she just like brings everyone in.
Ooh.
I don't actually worship Helios.
What?
Hello?
I'm a
Nabi points at her and says, "Imposter."
Shh.
And right when you say that, Here's your porridge. Here's your glass of bourbon. Is there anything else the unusual oyster can bring you?
All right,
Or
Goblin, I
fish.
need you to like leave and like not come back to us for a while.
But fish.
You bring us our food, but then do
Oh
not.
no,
come back.
he did. He brought everyone's food.
Oh, okay.
I order food.
Thank you so
Nabby
much.
begins licking the salty skin of the fish and nibbles on it little bit by bit.
Whatever. All right, I guess I'll leave. But when do you want me to come back? Cause it'll be
Don't.
poor customer service.
10
Alright.
minutes. 10 minutes. Just
Mhm.
please, God, get out. Get away from us.
Are you sure? Like, I kind of felt like a bond between
Leave.
everyone. I think we're
You-
fine.
You have a
Okay.
winning personality that I don't want around me right now. Get the.
Fine.
Are you
Whatever.
boys really acting this way because he's green?
Fine. Whatever.
It's not because he's green. It's because he just makes me so sad. Just looking at him. Look at him, Orville. Look at him.
What do
Just
you
like-
you hop on the table? What do you mean I make you look sad?
Die.
I mean, you do have a lot of scars and loose skin.
You look like you've been through a lot. You look like you got run over by a cart and then they backed up and then they ran you over again.
They say I look like my mother. How fucking dare you? And you know what?
Your
I'm
mother
gonna
looked
walk
like you
away
too.
now.
Every time I look at you, I just want to pick you up and nurse you back to health. You look-
As soon as you say that, he turns back to you. He's like, "That's what my dad said before he left." He just walks away.
That's extremely ironic.
I get why his dad left. I understand now.
Papa is gonna lean into everybody, so only just a group can hear. And he says, "I'm not gonna pay him extra. I did not tell him he can speak again."
Roll me, what was it? A stealth for that.
All right, where is my stealth?
God, we're becoming a party of bastards.
Whose father would tell them they love them and want to keep them in good health before leaving?
Papa raises his hand.
All right, cool. Noted.
Wait, you raise your hand as if to signify you?
Well, yes. I mean, I tell that to all the orphans.
Do you make any of the orphans that you have?
No comment.
I mean, you
Okay.
at least you come back to the orphanage though.
Of
You
course.
do take care of them.
Yes, of course. I mean, I always go back to the Temple of Helios after I've collected my bounty, give them a cut of it because they directly take care of the orphanage that I sponsor, and I go over there to, well, do fatherly things. I take care of them. I wash them. I try teaching them math. I'm not really good at it unless it involves guns, and I'm supposedly a
gun
goddamn
math.
genius.
We're
Does
missing
that mean
the
that you also worship the false god too?
I've heard of flintlock arithmetic.
I do not worship a false god. I don't worship any gods. I just believe in gold.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait, please, Rose, continue your thought, but once you're done, I have something else I want to bring up.
Right, so I
Yes,
don't
please, blasphemer. Continue.
I don't worship Helios in truth. You see, I'm a con woman. For the past
What?
couple of decades, ever since my family arrived here, we were dirt poor. My father's shop was going under. I needed to do something to keep us afloat, and so I started committing little scams. And then the people who got scammed started getting really angry, and so I invented a false baroness and had her solve their problems, and now she's famous. And then I got in too deep with a scam at the Temple of Helios, and Helios gave me magic, but he's not actually Helios. And now my daughter's there, and she's probably been scammed by false Helios, and she just keeps like rambling on and on. She just kind of slams her head into the table.
Nabby puts a hand on her shoulder and says, "Shh."
Papa puts a hand on the other shoulder as well. And he's trying to
I-
prevent her from smacking her head.
Right, just takes his hat
So
off.
many questions. I have so many questions about everything you just said. One of the biggest ones is you're the bear. You are the Baroness.
She picks her head up from the table. Yes, we might as well be on the same page here, because we are in too deep in this in our own respective ways. Yes, that's why I was very, very confused when Joseph said that the Baroness had signed a document and went on a diplomatic mission. I don't know who impersonated her.
Oh my god, that was oh shit, Telly came
Wait.
out. Oh my god. Ah, vodka. Oh my
Let him
god, that
free.
was you.
Yeah.
That was you. You were the Baroness.
Nabby wants to roll an insight check to see something to see if she can think of this idea on her own.
Yeah, go ahead.
What idea?
What is it? Oh, 25. Yeah, Nabby thinks for a second and says, "Kidnapper Tulpa?
Kidnap what?
Kidnapper Tulpa?"
Tulpa?
She's okay. Now you guys need to roll an insight check to see if you can figure out what she was saying.
Yeah, I'll go for it.
I also agree with that.
Okay, sure.
It's an 18.
Do I get advantage because
Yes,
Nabby?
exactly.
I don't know. Have we established
All right, that's
the reality of tulpas?
I got a 16.
Let's see. I got a flat 10.
You say insight?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, I think I have a plus
That's
4.
a 17.
Yes. Wait, let me just double check.
Got a natural 1 and a 18.
Wow.
Well, good. Let's see here. What's my DC? My
Oh, yeah.
DC is
Natural 20!
my DC is only a
Oh,
10.
we're
So
making a save? What is this?
my DC. I don't know. How would you kind of get how
I'm not
DM,
rolling
what would you
against
count?
you.
It's called a
Yeah.
DC, not a save.
So it is a DC. Okay.
Yeah, just regular.
You said
My
the
DC is
DC
only a
whatever.
10, so it's not
Your
hard to
DC.
understand me, despite being extremely
No, I'm Marvel.
inarticulate.
I'll let you add your insight modifier to it.
Okay, so my insight modifier is a 16. So anyone who rolled a 16 or higher got it.
What?
That was
I'll
me,
explain.
man.
Okay, so Navi's basically trying to say that the person who kidnapped Helios created a person that actually acts as the Baroness, and the Baroness is now real, but as a creation of the person who kidnapped Helios.
And
So-
Orville, all you hear is.
I lean over to Orville and I go, I can see you're confused. I'm a little confused too. The cat
very
basically
confused.
just said that someone's imaginary friend kidnapped the imaginary god and is committing imaginary crime fraud.
Wait, but if you're the Baroness and you didn't sign no documents for Joseph, then what did I destroy on his desk?
False document by whoever is plotting. Somebody who knows who I am, and Joseph knows that comment he said about not talking to him about faith. He's on to me, and he
Oh,
probably knows. And if he's met this false baroness either in person or through letters, then there's a complete other side that I will have to try to find out and corroborate. Foster's home.
So we have
You mean imposters drama?
oh my god.
Sorry.
we have a fake
Oh,
god,
God.
a fake baroness of a fake baroness, and
And a fake cleric.
fake
Jeez.
A flake
Yeah, okay.
cleric. A flake cleric.
Yes.
Look, I think we're in over our head.
No shit.
Well,
I
I'm
do
sorry
believe
to
I
hear
may have
that all
been saying
this-
that for quite some time now, yes.
But you're a frog.
I'm sorry to hear that all this faith is turning
Are you
out
gonna
to be
lump me
false,
into the
but-
green guy as well? I'm not even green.
You are.
Are you
Real quick,
colorblind? Were you about
I
to
don't-
say that I am green as well?
I really do. Meta check real quick. What
Oh,
does
boy.
Spoltchy look like?
Oh wait, give me a second. Give me a second. I got you. That.
It's like I don't.
Splotchy doesn't have green on him.
Spoltchy,
He
you
is-
are sexy.
Oh no.
Thanks, buddy.
Okay, so Spoltchy is more blue.
The top hat, like, okay, so imagine a frog. The like upper half of him is like a mix of like black and what did I say? Black and yellow stripes. Well, but the bottom half of him is a mixture of like green and blue polka dots. If that makes sense.
Basically, you just look like a somewhat humanoid version of what your profile picture is.
Yeah.
Spoltchy, you've got green on you.
Semi-green.
I mean, it is a little bit of green, yes, but it's not a lot. A lot of black and yellow there.
Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow.
I apologize.
Yeah.
I retract my statements, Frogman.
That is okay. Maybe you can tell me a little bit more about that later when we visit the rock place.
I don't think anybody. I think he's done talking. Papa, pay the man. To be quiet.
The Gobbler isn't here.
Frog. Anyway, so Rose, why? Why do you know about the god being gone?
When we were on our way back, I made a genuine prayer to Helios, and this has happened before where I've had visions from him, or who I thought was him.
You say visions?
Yes, and I was conversing, and I caught on that whoever I was speaking with wasn't him. Something about his voice, his mannerisms, his motivations, and as she continues rambling, she stops for a second, looks over to Orville. Wait, have you been having them too?
You know, I was going to ask you, what with you being a lady of the cloth and all. Right, and as air quotes, as he does it, he holds air quotes. But when we were staying at the Church of Helios the other night before we departed with the caravan, I did a short prayer and received a vision from the what was it called, Thomas? I think the last fin.
Yes.
From the
Hello?
from the last fin. I don't know if you're familiar.
I'll do a religion check.
Those who
part
do
of an
know
old
who
fishing
this
myth.
is,
That is
You
my
guys-
people.
Mhm.
The last fin, that is the god of my people. What did you
Oh.
see?
I didn't know that. Most fishermen on the sea revere the last fin as a great deity of the ocean. And I guess he'll recount what he saw, which I think was like, again, I can't find my fucking notes, so I assume I just must have hallucinated writing anything down at all for this campaign.
I ate them. I'm sorry.
But you motherfucker, again,
God damn
Dustin,
I
again.
got hungry.
This is the third time. This is the third time.
I snuck into your house in the middle of the night. I got a little peckish, and I just started eating.
I am gonna get the animal tranquilizer.
Joke's on you. That's what I want.
Hey,
Fuck.
no, Splotchy.
Uh,
Splotchy
But if I
said-
recall correctly, it was a vision in which Orwell woke up underwater and saw, I think it was like what was it, Thomas? Just a pair of eyes, like deep in the water ahead of him, that sort of instructed him to follow.
if you
And
want,
then-
I have it actually notated here, so I can give
Oh,
you.
love that.
Anyways, Drunk Thomas was very poorly handwritten this, but I can read it.
That's even better.
Yes, I love it.
So you immediately remember these bright red eyes staring you in the abyss. You were completely underwater, like you mentioned, and you just remembered a command from this creature. But when you were looking into his eyes, you just felt this immense fear, almost like this paralyzing sense of its eyes, of it telling you, go to the FrogFolk Island. As it swims away, you just notice it's a large creature, a huge fin on its back. That's hello.
Yep.
Sorry.
Huh?
This
Yeah,
sorry.
hello?
Hello?
Sorry. This
Hello?
I have some
Hello?
other thing pulled up and it played music for me. Anyways,
Oh,
you notice this large fin on its back that's bright yellow, that kind of like sizzles in the water and it kind of swims around you. And you immediately remember, head towards the FrogFolk Island. I am the last fin, and this is my command.
and that's what it were. Thank you so much, Thomas.
That
Is that
sounds that sounds very similar to what my friend Shomi says about the Great Fin.
hmm?
I do
Well,
find
that'd
it
be
a
very
little bit
interesting.
weird that he would be reaching out to you and not to me, someone who is a FrogFolk and
I mean, if the frog culture is steeped in it as a real religion, then I suppose I would be a little surprised too. Like I said, fishermen tend to revere it, but sort of more as a myth than a god.
I guess
Uh,
I'm just a little bit more upset that they didn't choose me.
Well, if a non-believer of Helios can get visions from him or interim Helios, then certainly
See,
a
now that's what I'm
believer
wondering. Could this have been similar?
or
If we're happening in the temple,
but here's the thing, what if Splotchy's right? It's completely unusual that someone who's not a full member of their associated culture is getting a vision, and what if that wasn't the last Finn you spoke to? What if whatever has been talking to me just spoke to you as well?
I do agree. It's very rare for someone in my tribe to actually get any form of sign from the Big Fin. The last one that we know was my friend Shomi. He's the last one to speak of the Great Fin, and he practiced daily to try and speak with him, and he did not have great result.
and you said he said that he heard something similar.
I did say that he said something that he said something similar. Yes, he did tend to speak with him about the giant red eyes and the great fin.
Regardless, all signs are pointing to the Frogfolk Island, in which case I'm starting to develop a plan. So,
Is it
the
to go to
dagger.
the FrogFolk Island and take over everybody? Because if it is, I will kill you.
Not to take over, no. My initial plan is to find out what the situation on the island even is. Now, those of you who had gone to the docks when we were at Blackwater, you mentioned that you could get certain items from them from the Frogfolk Island if you got the dagger from, and she points at Mars, House Abbott. So,
Dagger.
what?
The Abbott dagger, the smugglers.
Right. So, here's my idea. What if we return to Blackwater and go to retrieve the dagger from the Abbott house and turn that into the smugglers to get both information and possibly wares from the Frogfolk Island? Once we're more aware of what's going on there, we can decide whether or not we should peacefully and non-invasively go there ourselves without the aid of the church.
But why would we do that? If we want something from my homeland, we could just take me there and I can get it for us. The only reason I want to get any information about that dagger is to find out who is selling out my people.
Exactly.
You know,
That's part of it. We're trying to get information on what's going on with the island and who they're in contact with. Because if someone who wants to invade your land would be doing so, they would start by stealing your goods to see what they can get away with.
Splotchy, do you think that if we were to go through with that plan and stop whoever it is that's selling out your cultural artifacts to the outsiders, do you think that might give us enough of a good word with them that they might consider helping out old Joseph with his plan to cure the reaver disease?
I think that would probably be the best idea for us. It's hard to say. I'm not the talky person. I'm more the fighty person.
Well,
But I can do my best to try and communicate to that with their people.
Just D&D Hobby Lobby. Beautiful.
I think we're all missing a very important piece of information here, and that's we now, Orville at the very least, now has a boat. Free and
Right.
clear.
That's true. He did
Meaning-
say he'd release my boat from impound.
We don't need to do the rigmarole. We can leave straight from around here to the island.
I agree with the suspicious one. I think that the best course of action was just to go to the island ourselves and find out. Although communication with tribes is not the best, I think that if in these circumstances that we can at least try.
Nabby shrugs her shoulders and says, "Tribes be tribal."
Agreed, Nabi. Thank you.
Yes, and if the communication is difficult, then we want to be in their favor, and the best way to earn that would be to expose the smuggling operation.
Or they might be thinking that we just are trying to ruin their plans, and they do not like that.
Then again, Splotchy, we do have a deal with a certain weapons master that we could take advantage of.
Oh yes, because Rose was in the shop when you
Yeah.
guys made that.
Well, that is
Yeah.
to get you some little wristbands.
Wristbands.
I love a little
What?
wristband.
What
Is
is
it
this,
not?
a science center?
It was a
Cute
book.
little wristband.
What
it
was
was a book to make me punch better.
Oh, it was a book that makes you punch better.
It was a book. Yeah,
Oh, I thought
yeah.
it was like
So
bracelets that give you AC or something. Never mind.
Punching for dummies.
I was like, did I mess that up? Did I remember wrong?
No, it was definitely me. Well, yeah, but that was just for a little book. We can make many of those.
That's true. I guess we can just make other books, but I happen to like this book quite a bit, Splotchy. And, once we get the stuff from the smugglers by, force or deal, we might as well fulfill our end of a bargain we made, right?
I think this is the best course of action. So we will leave tomorrow for Blackwater and go to the Abbot House. We have a possible way in. If I pose as the Baroness, who Joseph said is not by Blackwater right now, and I know Thomas is gonna put her right in fucking Blackwater, but still.
You don't know what I have planned.
You don't even know what you have planned.
That's not
No,
the point,
me?
Isaac.
I'm hoping for a Reaver attack so I can steal the book. Sorry, go ahead.
Ooh, that you're walking on dangerous ground.
That's what I'm hoping for.
Thomas
This is
gets
our
to-
hopes and dreams.
Thomas gets to use the map that he accidentally showed us.
I love it.
Broke, being a murder hobo. Woke, gaslighting the DM into destroying his own campaign and then being a murder hobo.
Joke's
no.
on you. I'm willing to destroy my campaign either way.
Joke's on you.
It's not
it's
murder
already been
hoboing.
destroyed.
Nobody gets hurt.
Joke's on you. The actual DM is the murder hobo.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh,
Anyways, so are you guys done role playing? You guys want a few more minutes? You guys want to get drunk? What do you guys want to do?
Already there.
Nabby finishes nibbling on her finishes scraping the last morsel from the bones of her fish. She smacks her lips a little bit, looks at Papa, and then sniffs his clothing. Not Papa, Orville, and sniffs his clothing.
As you do that,
Hmm,
the goblin comes back and places it on a piece of paper on the table and smacks it.
I'm gonna.
Nabby
Yeah.
looks at him with a very disgruntled expression.
You read anything else?
Nabby gives one more sniff of Orville, looks at the goblin and says, "His fish are better."
we're all good here, thank you.
Mm. And he walks away. Who's drinking the bourbon? Because no one mentioned about the bourbon.
I
I think it was Ramshackle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you like over the course of this conversation, the food in the bowl is like gone now. Like the porridge is gone. nobody I'm gonna say that he tried to avoid anybody seeing him actually put a spoonful of food in his mouth. And there's just a fucking like the glass is still there, and he's like holding it. He's just kind of like listening and like staring at everybody.
Okay.
Can't find a moment to drink it because everybody's kind of more aware right now.
Go ahead and drink it right now. I'll let you do this. Since this was a heated conversation, I'll let you roll a sleight of hand where you can lift up your mask to drink it with advantage. Because I'm pretty sure no one will try to pay attention to you if they're talking about this heated conversation.
Now I'm nervous. Somebody really wants me to drink this bourbon. So you want to roll sleight of hand for this one?
With advantage.
With advantage. Okay. Okay. Ba ba ba. I'm much slower at this than you guys.
Can I roll for perception?
If your character would think he would pay attention to everyone, yes.
Yes.
I messed
Bounty
that up.
Hunter would, for sure. Rose
No,
is having a crisis of faith, identity, and politics right now, so she's...
So, Ramshackle.
I
No,
ended
no,
up
you're
getting an 18. Yeah.
Oh my
so that,
God.
But can I also just like before like I go to drink it, I sniff it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Like just real quick, so I sniff it. Can I roll for like medicine? Just
No,
because it's a very alcoholic like
nope,
smell.
you don't need to roll anything. It just smells like bourbon.
Okay.
Like, if to be honest, I'm a very loose DM. So if it's something that I would think that this character will put anything in, I will have you roll. But to be honest, based on the label, based on the smell, based on how he poured it, it's just a regular glass of bourbon.
Down the hatch.
Roll a Constitution save.
Yeah.
Don't do my thing.
Well, Constitution save it was concentrate.
Can you imagine?
Bourbon concentrate.
So, yep. Bourbon's been drank.
Alright.
Bourbon
So,
drink.
we're all on the same page now on what we are going to be doing.
I do believe so, yes. I believe the plan is to go back to Blackwater.
Yes.
And while we are there in Blackwater, the plan is to talk to either the Blackwaters, or probably just skip that and go to my homeland.
Yes, we'll attempt to get the Abbot's dagger, and in the meantime, in either case, we're going to get Orville's ship prepared. If the dagger goes wrong, we'll have to make a speedy exit, or if it goes right, we'll still want to have that as an option, and we also want a way to keep an eye on the smugglers. We get information and so on from the smugglers. We use that as leverage for the FrogFolk to give us a means to learn what's going on there, and hopefully we don't get any more visions from whoever's been fucking with us.
Well, it sounds like that's a little bit more on you and our good ship boy over there, because I have not had any.
It just means it's not your turn.
I cannot wait.
Alright. Well, is there anything else we want to go over before we
Actually,
prepare?
Papa, how do you feel about this plan? I know that. Can you just get this dagger for us? I know that you you do related to them or something, you know?
Yes, I'm related to the Abbots. I am the third eldest, but you have to understand I have not seen or been to my family's home in 15 years.
Yes, you're not 15 years, whatever, but can you get the dagger, yes or no?
Damn.
If I was given a large amount of money, yes, because, well, somebody's gone for 15 years saying they're going to come back with money, and you're going to come back home empty-handed. So you tell me, am I going to be welcome with open arms, or am I going to have a knife in my pack?
Why give to orphans then?
Why not give them the orphans?
Orphans
Sounds
need
like this is going
parents.
to wrap back around to the Orphan Fighting League.
Orphans need parents, and the best that they have is me. Orphans are obviously the future, and I just didn't believe in my family all that much. We were born in Blackwater, but we weren't the rulers, or even as big as they have came to be. I'm surprised that after I left, everything still is still there.
Does that mean that you are also an orphan right now?
No.
Hmm.
Are you orphan?
Again, my people do not know the lack of parents. Everybody is a parent there.
So touching.
All right. Anything else?
I say we should use me as a last resort.
That's fair enough. We'll start by sending someone as an emissary of the Baroness to make sure whether or not the imposter has already shown up. And if it's safe to proceed, then I will present myself as the Baroness, and we go from there. If the imposter is there, we can work with that. I know everything about the Baroness's public image, or at least I thought I did, but I would know the ways to get in regardless. Right. Any more points to go over?
Just how far is the... Sorry, go ahead.
No, you please, you first.
I was just going to ask how far about that island actually is from here, just to get a measure of how much supplies we'll need for the trip. You know, for the boat.
I don't think it's anything more than a couple of miles.
Oh,
It's less than a day trip. That is as much as I can tell.
well, that's perfect.
How about this? I will take you guys to the world map, and we can decide from there.
Cool.
Yes.
So, just for a brief moment.
All right. So, at the FrogFolk Isle or the
Venus?
I will let Isaac decide because
enough.
it's his island.
Cool.
This is my island. It was made for me.
I feel like the penis-looking one would make more sense.
There's
Cool.
several penis ones. Okay, no, that
Oh.
penis
From
one.
the
Okay.
south.
So if you guys go, it'll be
Nice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares. Now, depending how well Orville and the rest of you travel, let me roll some dice. All right. So it will take you 1, 2, 3, 4 divided by that. All right, cool. It'll take you roughly 90 days to get there by sea.
90?
9-0.
Wait a minute.
90.
What?
Woof. You guys are traveling by sea.
Alright, remember when I said it would take less than a day? I lied. That is not a thing. It is very far.
All right.
Because remember, not Orville, Joseph did say it is an unknown island. If they would have done it, they would have been a little more than 90 days. So take it by a grain of salt. What do you guys want to do?
In that
Portal?
case,
It could be shorter depending how well you guys roll.
cool.
Didn't realize it was that far. We're gonna need more supplies.
And in
Gee.
either way, that this makes it all the more essential that we go to the smugglers for information. Whatever we can know going in there could make the long trip either worth it or break it.
So
That's a very good
if
point.
I can give a DM's opinion,
Shut the fuck up, DM. No one cares.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
I'll
man. We
just
love
I'll
you.
just drink.
Go
I'll just
ahead,
drink.
Tell us.
Oh,
If I gave a demon's opinion, what you guys could do is travel to this island over here. Oop, if I could get the pointer working.
Mhm.
Is to this island here, which will take you less than a month to travel. So that way you could get most of your do half supplies to get there, resupply there, and then travel once again. So that way you guys don't have to gather so many supplies in one go. Do one trip. You guys can do 2 trips, but it may take an extra may take an extra couple days / weeks depending on how well you guys roll. And who knows what could happen in that island? You guys could find some side quests.
And out of curiosity, what is over here? Do we know? Mountain area?
So- This mountain area is known as Mount Angel. It also actually before I relate, you guys know it's Mount Angel, but roll me a history check if you want to know.
Fuck yeah,
Oh.
let's go.
sure.
Mount Anal.
This is
We
brought to you
are
by
adults.
this is brought to you by a person that I personally know that wanted her name into this world. Her name is Angel, and I decided to name this Mount Angel after her.
Hey,
Shoutouts to Angel.
I got 19.
Can I go ahead and say too many favors from the DM?
Sure.
Wow.
Mount
Thanks for letting me say it.
Anal.
Can't wait to get it.
So
Absolute
anyone
mad
that,
lad.
anyone that rolled above a 15, let me know. Anyone who rolled below a 15, let me know, and then we'll go from there.
Rolling again.
19.
Big ol' 7.
What are we rolling?
So
I didn't hear that. What?
history.
Oh.
History.
History. I have a -1 to that because I am not from here. I rolled a
rolled anyway.
7.
All right.
So Papa, Splotchy, and Orville.
So Papa, Splotchy, Orville. What you guys know is it is a mountain. You guys heard some weird rumors of a special mine that has some special ores inside of here also. Besides that, it is not really a well-known mountain, besides it being named after some celestial people. Some say that if you gather those ores and you gather just enough of it, you can craft a special weapon from it. Anyone that rolled a below a 15, you guys know that this is a very, very tall mountain that many travelers try to go to, but every time they do, only a handful come back.
Mountain. Gary.
I will just say this. If we do grab your ship and we follow the coastline, we can get to the really big mountain called, I do believe it is the Angel of Mountains. No,
Mount
sorry,
Angel, yeah.
the Mountain of Angel, yes.
Hmm.
My people
Gets
have,
correct. It says the wrong thing.
Familiar.
my people have heard some good things about that place. Maybe we could get something special there. But I'm just pointing that out if in case that I don't know anybody wants to explore a little bit before we go on this very long trek ahead of us.
We can decide after we restock on the secondary island. It is also possible for us to go to the Frog Island and resupply there, go to Mount Angel, return to Frog Island, and resupply for a journey back.
Mount Angel.
Yes, Angel of Mountain, that place.
I love Splotchy.
Yeah, he's great.
He knows exactly what to say.
Every single, whenever we hear of any place that's underground, whether it's the prison or the mine, he just wants to go there.
Trying to crawl into every crevice.
He's like
he
a
can.
he's like the fucking protagonist in Oblivion. He's like, ooh, what's that? I'm gonna go in there.
Give me a
What's
red
this?
button and I'll press it. But I will defer. I do believe it will still take a very long time to get to my island. It is a long travel regardless. And not like a day when I originally thought that like 5 seconds ago. That is a... I got hit in the head. It's okay. We can ignore that.
All right. So we have a plan in mind, and we can adjust depending on how the abbot heist goes. All right. Anything else?
That's it for me.
Perfect. So I'm going to drink and go to bed early, and hopefully speak with my daughter tomorrow. Rose goes back up, puts her arm back under the table, picks up the wrapped up cape, cloak, fastens the cloak back on, puts her holy symbol back in hand. Alright, so very good of us to talk about why Helios is, of course, the best god in the entire pantheon.
Whatever helps you sleep at night.
Rose will put down her drink, put her share of the bill on the table, and go upstairs.
Okay, so we're gonna. Is everyone calling it a night, or does anyone want to do any nightly activities?
Have we basically just drunk ourselves into the evening at this point?
At this point, you guys ate, drank,
Sure.
whatever you guys want to do.
I think for Splotchy, that's pretty much it for the night. You'll just drink and go to sleep unless someone else has something else.
Yeah, sounds like that's a good time to turn it in, and then we can start working on supplies in the morning.
All right.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second here.
Give me one quick moment.
Okay.
All right. So everyone's going to bed if that's the case. If you guys want to do any of the nightly activities, let me know now or forever hold your peace. If not, we are going to time skip.
No! No!
Oh,
Long
Ooh,
rest.
excuse me. Yes, so you guys take a long rest, reset your spell slots if you have that. Anything that's takes a long rest to reset, it has been resetted. We are now in the morning.
Hooray.
I would say it's roughly 10 a.m. in the morning, depending how well you drank. You guys are you guys go downstairs to serve some breakfast. You guys eat, drink coffee or mead, whatever you guys choose to. But we're just gonna skip this along since we have 50 minutes, 40 minutes. I'm sorry. So I'm gonna leave you guys where you guys are right now. The goblin that was serving you is still there, and he
Ew.
comes back and goes, hey guys, I have a, what's it called again? A delivery, for a Spoltchy, Orville, Papa, Rose, and some other people. Are you guys them?
That
Correct.
is us. Who's it from?
It's from It's from Joseph.
Oh, yes, right away.
Propulsive.
Yeah,
Okay.
he says that. Well, I don't know what he says. It's just based off the people that dropped it off. Here you go. Here's a letter.
Are
and
you
he gives
reading our mail?
I'm not reading your mail.
Inside check.
Go ahead. The DM made a mistake about that, but rolled an insight.
I
Fun.
know. This is more fun.
this is
And,
this is wonderful.
16.
Based on what you can tell, you don't know if you read your mail or not. Well, yeah, you don't know if you read your mail or not.
I don't trust you.
I don't
like
give a
it.
shit. I'm just fucking working here. You guys are paying me to serve you. What the fuck? And he kind of walks away after he says that. But there is a chest and also some letters. Oh, I'm sorry. There is a chest and a single letter. Who would like to read it?
Rose will read the letter.
All right. In the letter, it states, "Dear, sorry, dear whoever you would like to be called, a party, adventurers, bounty hunters. In this chest is a sign of my goodwill. Within this chest is a vial for you to drink. It would give you special, either a special item or a special characteristics about yourself that would enhance your abilities. I would not consider this a bribe, but we really need this diplomatic operation to commence with the FrogFolk. So I hope you enjoy this. Signed, Joseph. P.S. Tell Joseph that he better clean up his act with his taxations."
You mean tell Orville?
No,
Joseph
Joseph is right. Joseph better clean up his fucking act.
All right, so there's a vial for each of you.
What does my insight say about this vial?
Roll an insight check.
This seems like a mighty strange package to get from Joseph.
Time.
How's an 18? I guess I'm just insight checking the letter.
It's pretty cool, I guess.
18, I guess.
The calligraphy is very nice. Not as good as you would think for mayor, but it's acceptable.
Maybe somebody that doesn't deserve to be reelected.
So your insight and check the letter only, but not the vials, or both.
I guess both.
So you know what? I'll let you have it. I'll let you have that roll. Each file, they have not been tampered with. You can't based off your insight, you know they have some type of magical abilities. It's just you just can't really pinpoint it. With the letter, you can tell that it's from Joseph himself.
Huh.
I'm glad it's not from the fake Baroness. That's for.
Are they labeled at all?
Yes, they are labeled. Each individually by your names. Actually, I'm so sorry. That's something else I have notated. It is not labeled.
Oh, okay.
So they're all individually not labeled. So y'all can take whatever you want. It is the only thing that's labeled is. Give me 1 second. Is labeled 1. Yeah, it is 1 through 6, and in that's all there is labeled to it. There's no names, just vial 1, vial 2, vial 3, vial 4, vial 5, vial 6.
Huh. Well, what do you all think of this? Does it seem safe? Does it seem like a good idea?
Can Nabby sniff the vial and do a medicine check?
Ramshackle absentmindedly grabs vial 6 and drinks it.
Wait,
Okay.
Ramshackle. That's not more bourbon.
So you said it. Thank you for taking that.
Those aren't shots, lad.
Know what? I'm gonna say this is the rest of the. No, actually, I'm not gonna say this rest of the party. Ramshackle no, not even a sideline. I don't need a sideline for this. Only Ramshackle took the first drink. Ramshackle, I want you to look at your DMs first, just a second. Well, you didn't drink it. Drink it and find out, bitch.
I'm looking at Ramshackle. I have a vial in my hand, and I'm looking at Ramshackle to make sure he's not just gonna fucking drop dead.
He's Ramshackle's just his mask is staring straight at you. It's
I'm so
blank.
You said vial 6, correct?
Yeah, vial 6. I rolled for it. He's just like blank face staring at you.
I'm sure.
Read your
it has
messages.
It has occurred to you that he might not have known why he did that. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay.
Did
Hey.
it seem okay, man?
Roll insight.
Are you dying?
Roll insight.
I mean, I'm just asking him.
He's dead face staring at you. Like
Oh no.
he's not responding. He's just staring
19.
straight at you.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
With the 19, you notice he's a little stronger than he was previously.
Abby wants to do a medicine check on these vials by smelling the fumes coming off of it.
Yeah, go ahead. So, you crack one open. Which vial do you want to crack open? What do you want to crack open? All of them.
With
Just the one for me for
with
now.
the boys.
Which number? 1 through 5.
Let's see here. 4.
All right.
Too late.
You crack them with 4. You smell it. Roll me medicine.
That is a 17.
Where's the one in my hand?
You smell 4, and you just like, you get this sense of arcana, that you know that it's not poisonous, because the arcana is so strong within this vial. You have no, even with the number you rolled, it's impossible to pinpoint specific what this is. You just know that it's not poisonous.
Can I try an arcana check now that I realize that it's magical in origin?
Roll
Okay.
roll with advantage on number 4 specifically.
That's only a 12.
With this one, you can't really pinpoint the arcana with it. You feel like on the 4th one, it feels like a buff. It feels like you possibly could get stronger, but you don't know specifically what.
Nabby takes a claw and taps the glass and says, "Magic, not poison." She doesn't drink it though. She caps it back and puts it back in the box.
Respectable. I understand.
It is good to
And-
note. Do you know what kind of magic?
She shakes her head.
Smile to pick up.
Ramshackle's gonna kind of like move his head side to side slightly, and you're gonna see his like hands like clench and unclench. He's gonna go, I think I might have some trauma left over from being in prison. I didn't even hesitate to drink that, man. Like, he's just look at you like they used to just kind of bring those in, and I would just drink it, and I think maybe something's wrong.
You might want to be careful.
You know
Question.
the best way
Wait. Above table for a second. I think this is, I believe, the first time you brought up that you were in prison.
No, I've told them
no,
before.
Oh, he's mentioned it.
Yeah, he told us that as
Cool.
soon as we tried to get into the prison
Splotchy's
under
been
the
trying to
waterfall.
figure out how to get him back to prison because of that for so long.
Got it. Got it.
Like the first time Spoltchy says anything about it, he's very open that he doesn't want to go back there, so he doesn't mind telling them. They don't know about the any experimentation or anything, so it's like him mentioning that he just kind of drinks anything that's like any vials that are put towards him is like that's new information.
I see.
So yeah, no, it's just kind of like no hesitation. Like you get handed a vial of strange liquid, it's just autopilot.
Is that something that you had to do inside of the redstone?
Yes,
It is intriguing.
I will not elaborate.
I was not planning on asking. It's okay.
Alright,
It's
there's-
I'm just gonna continue. Like it's not poisonous. It actually kind of feels great. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Want to pick up the 4th vial and look at Nappy and go, "You're sure it seems safe?"
Abby.
Oh, sorry. Says, probably. She shrugs and says, probably.
I want to take a sip.
You take a sip. You notice that you feel some type of arcana within your body, but you know for a fact that you need to drink the entire vial to feel the entire effects.
You know, these actually taste pretty good.
It tastes like cotton candy,
Hmm.
like super sweet, but yet not too
Carnival
much.
sugar sweets.
Mhm.
Oh, maybe Joseph's got good taste in drinks after all. He'll down it.
All right. I will DM you something right now.
Okay.
What you will take is in keep it inside his bag. He will not drink it for.
Crashed. Sorry.
Oh, you back?
Yeah,
You good?
sorry. My Discord crashed. I don't know what just happened.
Oh,
It's
okay.
okay. My other computer B-sodded in the middle of a meeting today, so I understand that feeling.
God, I'm so
Ouch.
sorry. What did I miss?
Orville's drinking one.
Awesome.
Orville, I just sent you a message.
Bet.
Did you drink number 4?
Yeah.
He did.
Okay.
I'll
Alright.
take number 5.
Take number 5.
Give me that mambo.
You're gonna chug number 5. You sure?
No, I'm just taking it. I'm not drinking it.
Oh, you take number 5. You pocket it away.
Yeah.
So which ones have been taken? 4, 5, and
4, 5, and 6.
And I just rolled on the last 3 and got vial number 1. So
You got vial number 1.
yep, and she's going to put it in her pouch.
Okay.
I want to see if these effects are temporary, so we don't waste them before we even begin our excursion.
Nabby takes vial number 2, uncaps it, and wants to sniff it again.
You if you're just only going to sniff it, roll me perception,
No, not medicine. Okay.
not medicine, because you're just sniffing it. Unless you're specifically trying to find out the medical use from it, that lets you roll.
That's what I'm trying. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, yep. Go roll medicine then.
Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
14.
14. Which number are you rolling for?
2.
2. With medicine, you again, it's strong sense of arcana, and you roll. What'd you roll again? I'm sorry.
14.
14. It's not high enough, but you do get a strength of arcana. You don't see any negative effects from this.
Nabby once again caps it and puts it in her pocket.
And the left is number 2, which Papa
That
will
was
be-
number 2.
Oh, sorry. Left is number 3. Papa, will you take
Okay.
number 3?
I have no idea what's going on.
Sorry. You wanna explain, Thomas?
Yeah. So there's 6 vials left for everyone.
Okay.
So far, half of them have been taken and drank. What's the only vial that's been left behind is number 3. These vials were shipped and sent out to from Joseph for all of you. It's not a bribe, but also a bribe at the same time.
Papa's not gonna drink anything.
There's only vial number 3. Would you like to keep it on hand or just leave it alone?
Leave it alone.
Okay, so
Oh,
Can you
vial
say
number
this aloud?
So you're saying that these came from Joseph, and it's a bribe, but at the same time, it's not a bribe.
in the letter he wrote is something. The abridged version basically means that he is giving it to you guys to help you on your journey. That you would thinks that you will find useful, but you guys don't have to take it if you don't choose to. So it
We'll
is.
pick it up and
sent
hold it
as a
out to Papa.
So you
I-
all
I-
decide to drink.
Pretty good.
Look at you. Fuck, sorry. Go ahead.
So all of you decide to take a drink from Joseph's potions that he decided to give to us. All just because he showed us that a cure can be harvested from shit, I forgot his name.
Splotchy.
From Splotchy's people. Or FrogFolk, that is.
I'm gonna be 100% real on with you here on this one, Papa. They're pretty good potions, though.
Honestly, they do taste pretty good. I'm holding the last one out to Papa. You might as well take a drink.
I'm not going to drink anything provided by Joseph, because I'm not going to be underneath his thumb, in a sense, by taking wherever this is. If anything, he leans in again, and he's quiet about this, and he says, and also, I'm not going to make sure that he's going to get reelected next year. If anything, I'm going to expose him.
That's fine.
Go ahead and roll me a stealth check for that.
Oh my god.
All right.
The goblin.
Well, if you're sure, then just say so if you decide you do want it, okay?
Oh fuck.
Give it to
Noted.
me. I'll drink it.
Noted.
Hey, this one is his.
Give me.
Number
Oh.
3. No, I'll let you guys decide. Papa, if you want to give this up to someone else in the party, you definitely can. If you want to just keep it on hand, you can do that also.
Papa's gonna take a step back away from the table.
Orville, give me that potion.
I swear to God,
Like,
Ramshackle.
And Ramshackle's gonna climb over the table after him. He's like, give me the goddamn potion.
What are you doing? Papa, are you sure?
Papa's gonna take another step back.
It's good. It's so good.
Ramshackle's an addict.
Ramshackle.
I need the potion. I need it.
I drink it.
No.
What? Whoa. Wait, time out. So Orville and Okay, how about this? Orville is willing to drink number 3, correct?
Sure.
All right, cool. Ramshackle, you want to drink it also, correct?
Yes.
All right. So,
Yes,
how about
yes,
this?
Yes.
Orville, roll me a strength check, and then
Holy shit.
Ramshackle, roll me a opposed strength saving throw.
Let's fucking
really?
go.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
God damn
That's a
it.
fucking nat 20, dude.
Yo!
Yes.
Oh no.
We love
There's
this
no-
for character development.
Oh.
I rolled a soft 20.
Okay.
Oh.
Damn.
Is
So
there any way I can affect his roll? Give me 1
No.
second.
no.
Just
The
kidding.
thing is, this is why I love being a DM, because a natural 20 doesn't necessarily mean a successful roll.
Ooh.
A natural 20 just
Total.
means you have a 20.
For a
So,
skill
What
check,
do you
yeah.
add to it?
Ooh.
What do you add to it?
What do you add?
Nothing.
You.
What I would like you,
With the
I
natural
would,
20.
what I would like everyone who's trying to fight for number 3 is roll me
Sure.
a flat d20.
Ooh.
Whoever rolls the highest d20 takes number 3.
Rollies.
Everybody
Nat-
rolls.
nat 20.
You are full of shit.
He did. Look at the
It's
chat.
in the chat.
Oh my fucking God.
Ramshackle. So you see Orville trying to chug this vial number 3, and you snatch it from him. And you chug it.
I was gonna say I suck the liquid out of his mouth, but anyway, you go ahead.
No, I like that. You know what? I like that better. You see him chugging it, and you take his face, and you put his face against your face, and you take your tongue and shove it down his throat, and grab all that liquid out.
I can't believe Ramshackle.
And you
Ow,
get
my
this.
ears.
I can't believe Ramshackle is a French potion dementor.
You get this.
Potion Defensor. Ramshackle, I didn't know you felt that way.
You're so attractive, and I've felt this way forever. It's
You know?
Look at Discord.
I don't even care about the drink.
Ramshackle, is there something that you would like to tell us? It seems
Bruh.
like you might have a little bit, I don't want to say an addiction, but it seems like it is a... You're trying to make up for something, if I can get my words correct.
Papa's gonna walk back, takes his meat pie and his beer, and he's gonna sit down right here. Then he's gonna get back up and he's gonna walk back over here in this corner.
Also, real quick, before anything else happens from here, anyone who drank from this vial, it's officially permanent. So if I deem you privately, wherever you received, it is permanent onto your character sheet. So make sure you add that on your character sheet.
Plot twist, it's an STD.
Plot twist, it's not.
Yeah, how
Ooh.
can you get an STD from drinking?
Same
don't
way
wanna
how you
find
can
out.
get herpes.
You don't want to find out. So just to confirm, I want to make sure so I can notate this in my notes. The only ones that did not drink is 1 and 5, correct?
2.
Yep.
I did not drink 2 yet.
1, 2, and 5. All right, cool.
I have 5.
1, 2, and 5. 1 is Rose. 2 is Navi. And 5 is Splotchy.
Mhm.
I
Alright.
swear to God, if they get younger, I'm gonna be pissed.
They do not get younger,
I really,
but you.
I really hope the effect of mine is that the DM stops adding an N to my name.
Splotchy.
That'll never happen.
Yeah.
That wouldn't.
You know
With-
that can't happen.
with
He
my
said it's a permanent
dyslexia,
effect.
Wishful thinking.
with my dyslexia and drunkenness, I doubt that's gonna happen.
That's okay. I love you anyways.
That's a lie.
Well,
Oh god, that tequila is strong.
Rose is gonna go, well, nothing for it, I suppose. Takes out vial number 1 and drinks it.
Ooh, are you sure?
I know you're doing that to psych me out, Thomas.
Are you sure about that?
and it's working.
If you're gonna drink that, do it before you know who
Alright.
gets a whiff of it.
I try and take it from him.
You're a monster.
I'm
Alright.
kidding. I'm kidding. I'm
Yeah.
kidding.
Okay,
Kidding,
so this-
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
No,
this
you're
is the
not. That's a
effect is what
destiny
you
point,
get.
motherfucker.
Nobody can make me do this.
You've already done it once.
So give me a second. Hold up.
I want you to drink the rest of them and then get cancer.
Aw.
Oh.
He means that.
I do.
Alright.
He means that. He actually wants me to get cancer in real life.
Not in real life.
Bit much.
Alright, Nate, I
think
just sent you a
pretend
message.
cancer.
And yes, Nate.
Alright, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I'll
So
mark
all
that
there
down.
is left is 2 and 5 for Nabi and Splotchy.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys choose to drink it now or later?
Nope. I
I'm
put it in my
gonna
bag.
save it until the time is right.
Okay, which is fair. I respect it.
I will save it for another time.
I'm sorry, I'm just like giggling in like DM mode right now, and I'm reading the message right now.
Oh God, what message?
Don't worry about it. From 2 people that are, one person feels really bad, the other one's very thankful, and you know who you are.
I think that's pretty easy to tell who's who.
I doubt it.
Yeah,
So,
clearly the one who's thankful is the fucking Okami.
So above table, guys, what did the potion did?
Above
me.
table,
Talk about it.
okay.
I don't
Above
want to talk
table,
about
if
it.
I mean, do you
above
care?
table, if you guys want to talk about it, I'll let you guys talk about. I'll give you 2 minutes to talk about it above table.
Talk
I don't
about
see a reason not to.
it. I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, I think you do.
What happened,
I
Okami?
don't want to talk about it.
What happened?
Oh, something bad happened.
I
Huh,
don't want to talk about
and-
it. I feel bad.
I think we want to talk about it.
I did
okay,
it for the drama.
And it was
current time-
great.
okay,
I
no,
loved it.
Hold up. Time out. My current time is 9:42. I'll give you guys an extra minute until 9:45 to discuss it above table. It is your time.
So number 4 conferred a 2-point bonus to saving throws.
Oh.
In
And
general.
is that the premise one?
Apparently.
Oh.
Mine is that all my attacks get a +3 to hit.
Jesus Christ.
I know there's some sort of
I
horrible
don't.
side effects of those.
I don't want to.
Tell us.
I feel so fucking bad, dude.
Good. Speak.
Speak or forever.
Okay, so number 6 gave me 2 levels,
Oh no!
and then number 3 gave me 2 points to my AC.
Holy shit!
Oh. So
Jesus
we're
Christ.
I feel so bad. I thought they all pretty much.
That is the
So-
greatest thing in the world. Fuck you.
I
Not
feel like
including
such a
you.
dick bag.
Wait, one of those is a massive fucking difference.
Yeah,
So not including you, but is everyone on level 4? Or did we level up?
we're level 5. We have
Okay.
been for a couple.
So that means
sessions.
Ramshackle's level 7.
Alright. I need
Wait,
roll.
Yeah.
That's okay. No, you don't need party balance anyway.
I promise. I'm not joking. I promise. I will make it up to you in some way.
I'm literally not mad. I think this is funny.
Yeah.
No,
Oh, I'm
two thermal, my dear friend, who I
That's so fucking
expected,
funny.
I expected to beat me. I did. You
I
had
just
won
wanted to
that
sa-
roll.
I just wanted to save it for Stefan, and then you're like, give me.
Well, again, it fits the situation, but regardless,
No, it did not fit the situation.
Honestly, it felt really out of character as well.
Yeah,
not at all.
it felt very out.
Knowing what we now do about his backstory, that makes more sense.
I believe it.
No, not really.
I believe it. Oh shit.
Okay, so
You guys,
Lord.
you guys have 1 minute left of above tableness.
All right.
Look,
I'm gonna go for a quick.
look. The guy's probably gonna die soon anyway, so just remember that you can laugh at his corpse.
All right,
Good God.
will do.
Ooh.
So I need to roll this then. Oh, sweet.
Anyway, make it up to Papa, not me.
Yeah, make it up to Papa.
Hey.
I like when you call me Papa.
Put your hands in the air like you just don't care. I love it when you call me Big Papa. Okay, just to
Oh
confirm,
shit!
just to confirm, Nabby has vial 2 and Splotchy has vial 5. Correct?
Guys, I can attack twice now.
All right, cool. I'm gonna notate
Nice.
that.
So I can shoot twice. Okay.
So,
Nice.
within the chest, besides a vial, you guys do see an orb in there,
Hmm.
labeled
Hey, see an orb.
La-
I don't.
a very small orb that's labeled as Rose.
Oh, that might be how I talk with Sandrell. So Rose picks up the orb and she kind of taps on it and puts her holy symbol up against it.
Right when you grab it,
Mhm.
a light shimmers. Everything's let me change the music for a second. Hold up.
Ooh.
I don't like that music. I don't like that music. Don't like that music.
Wait, are we supposed to be hearing music?
Yeah, I've been having music play for like the longest time.
What
Oh,
the
I haven't
fuck?
heard music for
I haven't
hours.
heard music
Oh,
this whole time.
I am so sorry. There's been music playing for like a hot second.
Now playing. Currently nothing.
Did you get the message from me that said, "Hey, has music been playing? I haven't heard it in a while."
Hey, I've been drunk, so leave me
Okay.
alone.
Fair.
Weird.
Damn.
So when you grab this vial, right when it touches your hand, a
Oh, there it
light
is.
opens up, and you see your daughter, Rose, and she looks happy. She looks content, and says, "Mother, you've come
darling.
back."
Of course, darling. I'll always come back. I could never abandon you.
Every time you respond to it, it's almost like a recording.
Whoa.
Oh.
And she looks back at you, "Mother, I thought you left, but you're here. Praise Helios that you've come back."
Is this almost like a robotic way that she's talking?
No, this is a full-fledged conversation that she's giving her whole heart and soul to.
Oh, okay.
Aw.
Oh.
Oh,
Praise
darling.
Helios. And since this recording is up, everyone's seeing this at this point.
okay.
Unless whenever you decide to close it, you can close it.
Okay.
Praise Helios. You have returned. I knew what they said about you was not true, Mother. what you have taught me, what you have showed me in the last few years, I knew this was not you.
What? What do you
I
mean?
have joined the altar of Helios, of the woman of the cloth, to follow your leadings of how you showed me, how you dedicated your life to the rest of the world, how you dedicated everything you did to Helios. I am blessing the world of Yargo, and I will show Yargo what is my mother Rose truly is. I shall show it is true to be the daughter, the father, the brother, the lover of Helios.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
And
I know the
she-
scripture.
And she turns her palms. Roll me a perception check, everyone. Everyone, rolls. You can roll me advantage. Everyone else, roll me a regular roll.
I don't like this.
That's a 23 and a 25.
This is
What-
a what? What kind of
Noted.
Perception.
Perception.
19.
Okay.
19, 22, 25, 15. Ramshackle. You notice there's a secret language that's happening because there's signatures on her hand that you don't recognize. But Rose, you recognize these signatures. You've taught your daughter this. Of the amount of cons that you've shown her, the amount of cons that you've been through, there's a secret language that you showed her.
The
And-
codes.
And there's a code within her palms that
Oh, no.
says everyone has a purpose.
No.
And that's where we're gonna end tonight.
Yes.
Damn.
That's interesting. Okay.
Ramshackle, you notice some writings, and it's very interesting to you, because it's not common, it's not human, it's not dwarven, it's a secret language, and that piques your interest. But everyone else that did not roll above a 20, it looks like gibberish to you.
Are you sure? Because I kind of know primordial.
It's not even a primordial. It's a specific language that only a specific group of people would know.
Mm-hmm.
If you would like to know, Papa, roll me a perception check.
Another one? Okay.
Oh, well, you already rolled?
Yeah, I
19?
got 19.
Oh, yeah. You did not roll high enough. I can
You
tell you
sure?
right now. It's just, yep, I am sure. It just looks like gibberish to you.
Oh man, as an extra above table thing, guys, what she was talking about, like the daughter, the father, the mother, and so on. The first vision Rose ever had from Helios was one where she almost gave herself away by saying, "Why did you give me powers even though I don't believe in you?" But she didn't phrase it like that. It was something more like just about a few other things, but quote-unquote Helios responded with saying with a passage from his scripture, and that line was the one in the scripture.
I can't wait to go back and actually listen to it. I'm so excited.
I know. It's...
But this is where we're going to end.
Mhm.
And this is me, Thomas, as a DM. I like to leave on cliffhangers.
Damn it!
And the next two sessions are with Ben's campaign.
That is true.
Are they?
They are.
Oh my god, I get to play as Sammy again? I'm so excited.
You fucking do, and you're in
I'm
the middle of a
gonna-
fucking market brawl after a terrorist attack, so don't forget that.
Yeah.
And I get to play Alston Lunafingers, or known as the Fingers.
Oh boy.
And finger bang bang you ever.
Just like in Elden Ring, he fingers maidens.
Am I playing
Hey.
as Kelbis or am I playing as Derek? Please say Derek.
Playing as Kelbis.
Fuck.
Kelbis is the main character. Derek was the one shot. The Derek's like the backup character in case somebody can't make it integral. Mhm.
So that's today's session. I hope you enjoyed it.
I didn't.
If you have any questions about anything regarding with today's sessions, please DM me.
Yeah, I have a question. What the
Mhm.
fuck?
I have a question too. Why the fuck?
Cause I am me, and Stefan, you should know that better by now.
Have I ever learned my lesson with you?
Nope.
Exactly.
So if you have any other questions, please DM me. For those who took the potions, those potions are permanent. So whatever happened to you, that is permanently into your character.
Cool.
Remember when somebody got greedy and took more than one potion?
Yeah.
Remember that one time?
I know. I feel fucking terrible.
I
As you
mean,
should.
I respect it.
The
To be
funniest
honest,
part is, no one probably gives a fuck, and we think it's the funniest. It's the best thing in
Yeah.
the world.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
feel like everyone thinks like, oh, annoying Thomas is gonna be a debuff and it's gonna fuck you over. But the people that know, it's fantastic.
Oh no, I still think it's gonna be a debuff later down the road.
We'll see what happens.
Oh, we'll see.
It's fucking Joseph. I don't trust Joseph.
That's okay, but you gotta remember, Joseph is me, and what I do is fantastic.
And what you do is fucking bullshit.
That's true.
What I do is
Plot twist.
I like to have fun. I like to fuck with you, and I like to give.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, I will fuck the shit out of you.
But will you
Anyways.
French kiss me on the mouth?
I will French kiss you in the mouth.
He's gonna shove his tongue down your throat. That's what he's
He's
gonna do.
gonna try
Orville
to-
fucking
he's gonna
likes
try
it.
and suck the thing that
He's
you
gonna
just tried to
shove it
drink
down the
out of
throat
you.
and try drinking out of anything that's in
Oh.
it.
Orville fucking loved it. I'm sorry.
Like a cat drinking from a bowl.
Of all people, I'm really surprised Oval like did what he did because I'm like, holy fucking shit! There's no way he did that.
Oh. That I did what I did, or that Ramshackle did?
Yeah, I was
No,
gonna
no,
say.
Ramshackle. I'm sorry, Ramshackle. I was like,
Because
I was
my plan,
like-
my plan was to hold on to that until Papa said that he wanted it.
no, like I was like, Ramshackle, holy fucking shit! What you have? Oh,
Yeah, it was
you
kind of
greedy bitch.
it was kind of like playing too hard into the character. Like it's the stuff that hasn't been like revealed about Ramshackle yet, and I fucking played too hard into it, and I feel bad. And I
Honestly-
do legitimately feel bad. Like it's not,
Listen, don't feel bad. I play way too hard when I'm Alberic, and he's racist as fuck.
like
As someone who
like-
played as Telly, I still don't agree with that, but it's true.
no, the thing is, Ramshackle, I want you to play your character. If that's what your character would have done, it's
Do
would
it.
have it's would
yeah,
have done.
He,
Like-
so like meta knowledge, like Ramshackle was basically locked in solitary and experimented on. Like if they pushed through.
Oh, one fun fact for
Yeah.
question, my friend.
Well, I mean, no, it's like I
Let
like
him
this is
share.
this is
Next-
meta
next-
knowledge just to fucking like defend myself for like half a second.
Next thing
So-
you're gonna tell us that it was Navi that did it.
What?
No. See, I actually do want to do one fun fact per session because it bleeds in the fun lore. It's a slow controlled burn, and it makes you begging for more, but it keeps it it doesn't spoil you all at once.
Well, I have a whole bunch of other stuff for this character.
Okay.
Like this is stuff that he's gonna end up talking about anyway. So like it's like there's just this thing where like he kind of got addicted to the potions. like he enjoyed being experimented on for a little bit there because that was the only way he could like reconcile and be like happy.
So would you
So
say
like
that's his kink?
one of them, yeah. So
I
like
show
I am
Kink
making a
channel.
connection to a certain anime, and I'm hating myself for it.
Feed graphic.
so like the whole thing is that like that's why Ramshackle wears the mask. That's why Ramshackle eats dull, boring food. It's just a comfort thing. Those are his like mantras.
Now, I loved your decision to do that. I thought it was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's funny. It was entertaining, if nothing else.
I'll end up paying for it, and that's okay.
Oh, you will.
Oh yeah, no, that's funny. That's great. I love it.
It's like
But-
taking one's fine, but then taking two gives you like a debuff because you overdosed.
Oh,
ooh,
Thomas,
debuffs. Interesting.
It's gonna
What
get
up?
cancer.
look at your Facebook Messenger. I sent you something.
Hold up. I need to write some notes down because I like that idea. Some debuffs.
You gained 2 levels. Now you lost 3.
No.
You gained
You no
2
longer
levels.
can extra attack.
Now you are
Hold up, give me a
permanently
second.
exhausted.
You somehow became a racist paladin.
How could this happen?
Is
And
that
like
what
that's
happened to
totally
Albrecht?
fine. Like
No,
if that
no,
ends up
no, no.
happening-
Wow.
That's not what happened, Albrecht.
I can't believe Albert drank some silly water and started hating green guys.
You always hate green guys.
Oh, that's not fair. Nothing wrong with the color of my skin.
And the funny thing is, like, I picked the fun fact about like Rose praying to Helios for Allie to come home, specifically knowing that I would probably be seeing Rose's daughter this session, and boy, you fucking delivered.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm so happy I did because I role played the shit out of that.
I know.
What's
It
good?
was
What's good?
It was all what's the word? We're like, what's the term
Emotional.
where someone not
Improv.
emotional, improv. It was all improv.
Very good.
I love to improv. So like when you gave me what you gave me, I'm like I can work with that. That's all I needed. The only thing with it is I did have to give you guys that destiny point because, to be honest, I thought as Rose's daughter as like a 12-year-old. I didn't
Can't we
realize she was
use-
20.
You
Can't we
could
use
have
the destiny point to get Papa the potion back?
If you guys
disagree, decline,
Oh.
decline.
time
Oh.
out, time out, you guys all have to agree to it, as a majority. So,
God damn it.
if you guys want to use your destiny point as a majority to give Papa that potion back, you guys
Nope.
can definitely do that.
Nope.
So there's
Veto.
there's 6 of you. So there has to be at least 4 of you saying yes.
I mean, I'm obviously gonna say yes because I am racked with guilt.
Okay. That's 1. Anyone else? Anyone else saying yes?
Only if he just drops it and breaks it.
Okay, that's 2. We need 2 more.
I've already vetoed.
Does a veto? We need 2 more.
Yeah, I think Dustin should just keep the 2 levels.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that's not the one
Any-
in question.
Yeah, it's
Anyone
the
else?
+2 AC. That's
Oh, +2 AC.
Anyone else? I need.
Oh, well,
that's
he
4
should keep
people.
both potions.
That's 4 people. We need. Stefan, what do you think?
Let him wallow in guilt.
Okay, that's
Hey.
3. Again,
Monsters.
that's 5 people. We need one
If-
more person to say yes or no.
Wait,
I-
counter destiny point. Give him the other undrunk potions right now.
Can we?
I-
oh my
I
god!
support that.
All right,
Isaac-
who wants to use
Isaac,
the
you're-
destiny point to make sure that he takes the 3rd potion?
No,
Why?
Isaac.
Isaac, you can just give him your potion.
Isaac, I need you to say yes or no
Oh,
because
I
at that
straight
point.
up said no at the beginning.
All right,
Yeah.
so that's 3. That's
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4 to 2.
But I do like
Yep.
this idea of using a destiny point to force him to have a 3rd one.
All in
Wait,
favor.
Time
Oh
out.
my
Time out.
God.
Time out. Wait. Time out. So you want to have your destiny point to give Ramshackle additional potion.
Yes.
Instead of just giving it to me in game.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
so is everyone else again? That's one,
I'm
2, 3.
against.
Yes.
Okay, that's 2 people. That's 2 people. I need 2 more people to agree to it.
I'm against it.
I'm against.
You're against?
I veto as well.
You veto?
You cowards.
I'm just trying to keep that on the table in case someone actually wants it.
Again. So I got 2 against 3.
Which means it's already lost because you need a majority of 4.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fine.
We should probably save that point for a death.
The thing,
If
the thing
one-
is, if you guys tied, I roll some numbers and we go from there. So if you want the DM,
Thomas
Dude,
is still
this-
part of this group.
I am.
You
am.
count for a vote.
I am. I want you guys to roll the even numbers, so as a tie, so I can fuck with you guys.
If one of those
Here's the
potions
thing,
give that
it's a
extra attack,
very
then
funny
yes, I want
idea,
it.
and I would love to do it, but I also do not want
Save
to
the
force this
destiny
on
point.
What do you guys want to do? You guys want to use your destiny point now or later?
Later.
you. We'll use it
Save
later.
it.
Okay.
This is not the type of thing to waste a destiny point.
Yeah, dude, this is
I
like
think
No,
this
this
is
is
exactly the
absolutely,
type
this
of
is
thing to waste the
exactly what I
destiny
would
point
want
on.
to use a destiny
this
point
is a
on.
wish. This is important.
Yeah.
I do not.
Well,
not
the thing is,
want
we,
more.
we need the one voice of reason.
I am the
That's
voice of
technically
reason.
Rose.
Nope, that's
Uh,
Isaac.
It's me. I'm the
Ooh.
voice.
Isaac, did
Who
you
the
do? Isaac, do you want to vote against or with your party? It's up to you. Do you want to use your destiny point to give Albrecht his
Albrecht?
give
You
him
mean the ramshackle?
Ramshackle. I'm sorry, Ramshackle his wishes, or deny it?
We're not gonna do it.
Edge him.
All right,
Edge Ramshackle.
Ramshackle, do you have the abilities that I gave you?
Yep.
As much as I would love to force that, I don't want to force his character to do something that he doesn't want to.
Yeah, that's one of the other reasons why I'm vetoing.
Yeah.
Which is understandable. That's why I gave this a group census. This has been hilarious to me because I want to
too.
say straight up. This world that I created has took a turn that I did not believe that it took. I've thought of a path that I was going to give you guys, and you guys took a 180, and I loved it because it became a world
Oh, no.
that I absolutely did not think that I was going to go to, and I fuck with it.
Mm-hmm.
I do really like this campaign.
Yeah, we've had only
It's
2 combats so far in like the 5 months we've been playing. It's all been roleplay so far, and it's it's been
Has it been
amazing.
5 months?
Has it really been 5 months?
That's,
Well, like,
but
to
jam.
be honest, I'm the type of DM where I roll the rolls to see if you guys will have a combat into it, but also you guys have not been in a specific area where the combat will take place specifically. Normally, you guys have been in certain areas that have been protected, so I have to roll according to that.
Okay.
But also taking into consideration, it is October has been happened. If you guys did not decide to take a October break, some interesting things would have happened at October.
Alright, well, that will be the end of today's session then. I guess it was fun.
Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe to this channel.
Lots of roleplay.
Amen that. Or also, if you want to watch the DM play some Overwatch, follow him on Alive Magician 69 because he always posted.
Is
Nice,
that
nice,
on
nice,
Twitch
nice.
and or YouTube?
That's on Twitch, YouTube, and on Facebook Plus.
Well, Facebook
Wait, you
Plus, wow.
have this shit? I need to follow you. What the fuck?
That must be a really interesting platform.
And we also like to give a shout out to our sponsor, Raid Shadow Legend.
I would also like to give sponsors to the local MILFs near you, aka 1-800 MILFs local to you.
in
They're
your
only
area.
5 miles away.
They're coming for you.
Mhm.
Oh no.
Oh, you're
There are
coming
more
for
ways than
them.
one.
They're coming for
Oh.
your
Oh,
your
no, you're
baby
just-
gravy.
No, you're just coming in them.
Whoa. Okay, bye.
Ooh.
All right, and that's where we're gonna end. And have a good night, y'all.